Our recruiters combine their expertise with award-winning AI to evaluate skills and fit quickly. Learn how we can find you specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, and more. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
When you're planning your next job, options matter. Now in stock at Lowe's. Get the roofing brands you trust, including GAF, Owens Corning, and CertainTeed, with more colors to choose from. Shingles and accessories are in stock and ready to go. And when you're on the clock, we help keep you on schedule. Order by 4 p.m. and get next day job site delivery on select items as early as 6:30 a.m. At Lowe's, we have your back on the job. Delivery Monday through Saturday in select zip codes, subject to availability.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
It's the summer of schwanz.
I think we're going to have the big voice guy cut real promos. I just got to phonetically spell out schwanz for him. The summer of schwanz.
Can you get on the phone with him and actually say the words?
Just say it to him,
Yeah, I'll record it.
I think just for the fun of it, though, if you just send it to him, SCHVANZ, just to see what he comes up with on his own.
And then we'll have
See if he goes schwanz.
And then the female voice, Dawn, that's his wife, will go, schwanz.
Finally arrived, the summer of schwanz.
It's the summer of schwanz.
Can you get all three? Like, get the two cutlers and get Mario.
Hey, it's me, Mario.
Yeah.
It's the summer of schwanz.
You thought it
And
was about the
LAFC
World
is
Cup.
back on July 17th.
But it's all about the schwanz. It's schwanz night at LAFC.
It's the summer of schwanz on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Get your commemorative schwanz bobblehead.
I don't think anybody wants the schwanz bobblehead.
Do you want a black and gold?
Yeah, I don't think that's what they want, Kevin.
The summer of schwanz on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
A little sabor. Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the widow on the radio.
Giant Mexican, horn section. And
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
give me a freaking break.
I'm reacting to Art Bell.
Yeah.
Midnight in the desert. I'm Art Bell.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to
Bit boy.
right now.
Monstrous.
Beto, I don't want to eat that. We did it, Dad. We did it.
You were riding high on the stinger last time.
Oh, big time.
Right, that's right. Of course we were.
So, mongrels, stay tuned.
What are you talking about? Just saying it. Cool Whip. You put Cool Whip on pie.
The summer of schwanz.
Bing, da bum, yeah. Boom, bing, bum.
Oh, yeah.
Ding, yeah.
The day has finally arrived. 7:02 and 30 seconds. Good morning. Welcome to the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on this 9th of July, 2026.
The summer of schwanz.
I like Mario in the open, too.
Oh, we got Mario.
It's the summer of schwanz on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
And good morning, Geeter McGee, who's already somehow annoying me before the show begins.
Yeah.
Why?
Man, I don't have any idea why. Literally been
Well,
in
because
here
you're like
sitting for
talking
50
to me
minutes.
while the open's playing.
I was not talking to you at all.
But then you're like confused, so I think you can't hear.
No, I
Then
can
you're
totally
turning your
hear.
mic on 2 minutes early.
I'm just having a good time, and I was smiling at you.
I really don't like you. I don't know,
You know
how
why,
this
Gee?
developed.
You know why? Anybody who's happy and positive and just, has an aura of happiness around them, Morales doesn't like that.
Can I say one thing, too, Cappy? I feel good about this. I feel like I've arrived because I was told Morales will hate you within 3 weeks, and he does. So I think
that is true.
I'm now part of the team.
By the way, did you get Tuesday switched? So you're here on Tuesday morning and not Trudell? Because I like you more than Trudell right now. So get that done, please.
Gee, what's holding you up?
Gregory Arthur Bergman, you do the schedule for me. You let me know.
Actually, we moved
let's
this
pass
over
the
to
buck here.
We're going to pass it around all the way around.
Yeah.
So Morales will pass it to Geeter. Geeter will pass it to me. I'll pass it to Lindsay because
So you
Lindsay...
want me to say, hey, Trudell,
No, I'll do it right now. Here's the clip. 3, 2. Hey, Geeter, let's let Trudell know that I prefer you to be on this show on Tuesday and not him.
So he goes to Mason in Ireland.
And we can put this in there. When is Trudell on today? He's on the afternoon show today, right?
Yes, Thursday.
All right, we'll put it in there open. So he'll hear it today.
Perfect.
But also, is Sedano's here on Tuesday?
Tuesday. No, he's
not. He's off Monday
What
and
is
Tuesday.
it with schedules around here? It's really remarkable. I'm shocked Kasim didn't show up today.
Yeah, really.
Tell me about it. But Funchy Lover is here.
Give me a tuna fish sandwich so we can get this thing really rolling.
Oh, Lava in the
Tuna
house.
fish Thursday.
Oh, there we go.
Tuna
By the way,
fish Thursday.
let's see how many people get annoyed about that one. The last time we had a Thursday, So Tuna Fish Thursday begins now. It's Tuna Fish Thursday. It's the summer of schwanz.
It's the summer of schwanz.
I just have a quick question about the pronunciation of Summer of Schwanz. Like, did we talk to the voice guys
I talked
about?
to them. Yeah.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
And are you happy with their pronunciation of Schwanz?
They did so many ad-libs last night, the great Jim and Don Cutler.
Yeah.
There's so much material. And I didn't want to use it all out of the gate. Geeter, I didn't want to just, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. You
don't
don't have
wanna,
that third,
Yeah, I want to stretch it out.
and kind of blow everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah. There's so much material, and we've just begun.
We have just begun is right. And by the way, Funchy Lava, I think Tuna Tuesday works better than Tuna Thursday. So maybe we
but
should
it's
move
live
it to
imaging
Tuesdays.
Tuesday with Providence. I don't think they want part of the tuna fish bit.
But if you have it, maybe you're going to Providence.
We can do
There's
Tuesday
that.
and Thursday.
I just feel
I don't
like
mind.
that connects.
You might get sick and then have to go to Providence. That's true.
Connect the dots.
But then we're trying to get 7-Eleven as a partner. So do we want to say their tuna is causing sickness? Let's try to navigate through this, guys.
By the way, we could take it. Yeah,
healthy.
7-Eleven's got great sushi. I mean, we could go
got everything.
all over the place.
Big bites.
So I looked the sushi, or not the sushi, I looked the tuna fish this morning in the eye at the great 7-Eleven on Ball Road in Anaheim. The brand new, beautiful one.
Yep.
And I ran into a listener, but I'll do that shout out in a little bit. And I looked at it and I went, I should buy it, but I'm going to let Funches have this. So I just let you have it because I knew you were coming in loaded with tuna fish.
Got 3 sandwiches.
Oh, really?
3 sandwiches.
Do they know that you talk about that store on the air?
Not only that, I post the social nonstop. So they do know. Hence why I said we're working on a partnership.
Okay, so
but 7-Eleven's a big company with a lot of layers.
Yeah.
So that one might take a couple of years, but when it finally happens,
when it hits,
and I got the Funchy and I got the 7-Eleven Gold Card, where we just walk in and swipe.
You take what you
what
want.
Kind of team guy I am. You get that deal done, I'm wearing 7-Eleven outfit on this.
Oh, by the way,
nice.
100%.
if you go to their website, they have great golf gear and stuff. It's all sold out.
Like a little just 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah, well,
Great
sure.
chicken
People buy
wings as well.
7-Eleven merch.
Great chicken wings as well.
Look at this hat.
Wait, Funchy.
Lettuce.
Where are
Sweet,
the
by
chicken
way.
wings that you're getting these?
They're right by the pizza.
No, the chicken
right
wings
next
is
to
the pizza.
Right
I
next
think
to
I
the
draw
pizza.
the line at chicken wings.
I've never gotten into the hot area, like the pizza, the chicken wings. I'm not as brave.
Pizza's
as you.
good. Pizza's good.
Really?
2 for $4.
Hey, that's not bad. When Morales and I go to Whole Foods, it's like $4.95 for a slice and $8 for 2.
How much for one rib?
Yeah. So, Funch, I will just say this to you that yesterday, as Geeter and I sat there in the studio and we talked about the tuna, at 9:30 yesterday morning, it sounded appealing to me. At 6:30 a.m. this morning, as I was about to go to my local 7-Eleven to get the tuna sandwich, I was like, you know what? I couldn't eat a tuna sandwich this early in the morning, so I bailed.
So you went to the 7-Eleven. Did you get coffee?
No, I didn't do anything. I didn't go.
Oh, thank heaven for 7-Eleven, Jack.
I didn't go.
So you got nothing?
I got
How
Zippo.
far is the 7-Eleven from your home?
About a mile.
Oh, so that's
You
still...
might want a sandwich by the YouTube hour. You never know. So this is
It's
buy
true.
one anyway.
It's true. But you know what I'll do? Maybe I'll see if any of my kids will do me the honor of going down to the 7-Eleven and picking me up a sandwich a little bit later on.
It's a
I didn't realize
small
that
thing to
7-Eleven
ask.
had all this food nowadays. I didn't know they'd.
Where are these sandwiches right now? Are they in a fridge at least right
in
now?
the fridge,
Okay,
yes.
okay, good.
Yes.
As long as they're in the fridge.
Of course.
They're not,
No, they're on
sitting
top of the
out.
oven over there.
By the way, I want you to give that third one. As much as I want Geeter to have a taste,
Yeah.
I want Bergie to have it because I just want to see what happens to that tummy of his
Oh, man,
yeah.
that would be
Oh,
great.
with
yeah.
9 a.m. tuna fish.
Oh, no.
Right.
I mean,
Well,
you don't
I
have to
won't
eat
be
the whole
here for the 9 a.m.
You don't have to eat a whole sandwich. We'll just cut it in halves or something. I don't know.
Yeah, everybody should try it. I think.
Yeah, Lindsay,
Well, are we doing it now?
Absolutely
Like,
not.
Oh, no, we can do it, I don't know,
Lindsay,
an hour or
absolutely
two.
not.
I do not eat tuna fish. Nope.
really?
Oh, tuna fish is good.
Ugh.
Why don't you
So
eat tuna
good.
fish?
I just don't like it.
You don't like fish, or you just don't
no,
like
I
tuna
like
fish?
I just don't like tuna fish.
Oh, okay. All right.
Do you get sushi? Do you ever get like ahi tuna?
No, I get
Or tuni.
spicy tuna.
Tuni, too.
Spicy
Hey, you want some
tuna,
aha
I'll eat
tuni?
that.
Spicy tuna's good.
It's not just regular tuna
Albacore
fish.
tuna?
Huge spicy tuna fan.
It's albacore and yellowfin.
Yeah, and it's
Ooh, those
and
are
it's
both really
mixed
good
with
tunas. That's it.
mayonnaise. Blech.
They got them at 7-Eleven, Funch.
Yeah, seriously.
For real.
Is there a sushi chef there, like cutting it up and making it into
That's what it says on the package.
By the way, I'll take Smart and Final and Stater Brothers sushi any day for the price point because we had that sugarfish and it was good.
But it's delicious.
But for
$57
$75,
Yeah.
I don't know if it was that good.
No, we don't need to do that.
That's
very
wild
often.
for two that it was $148 out the door.
An outrage.
Ridiculous.
I mean, that's
totally ridiculous. Seriously. I went to a restaurant the other night, and it got to the – I think we talked about this. I got to the point where I was like, I got to have a receipt. I got to be able to look at the receipt because I don't understand what's going on. It's just everything has gotten so crazy expensive in restaurants, and it's driving me up a freaking wall. It's actually forcing me to potentially try and eat at home. I actually opened my refrigerator earlier this morning. I was like, you know what? I got ground beef right there. I got ground turkey right there. I got shredded lettuce over here. I got guacamole. Like, why am I ever eating out? I got plenty of food.
Well, we know why.
Cappy, I got news for
that's
you.
true.
If you think you're going to save money by just grocery shopping, you're wrong.
Well,
Why's
if you
that?
do it in bulk, you will.
Just groceries are just so expensive too. I bought like 4 things the other day and it was $100.
What 4 things?
I mean, I bought like some blueberries, some
Okay, then.
popsicles.
You know how much were those? $25? $25 for popsicles?
They were $12.99 for blueberries.
Oh,
That's
my.
insane.
Were those organic blueberries?
Sure.
Yeah,
Air
but I
one?
don't like all the
organic.
chemicals.
Like, was
Yeah.
it a big package
saying.
of blueberries?
What? What'd you say?
Wasn't
Organic.
Not that big.
Yeah, no, you knew it was
yeah.
organic.
Yeah.
Did you go to that Ralph's Fresh Fair?
No, I go to pavilions.
Oh, well, no.
Oh, really?
Okay, come on.
What? I do. I'm
It's
being
amazing.
honest.
Andy Kamenetsky and Lindsay, when Andy goes, Travis had a great text thread with Andy and I yesterday because we gave him a hard time on Tuesday because his berries look so sweet. I was just staring at his berries the whole show. By the way, if you haven't noticed,
Big berries, or were they just smaller berries?
Dad is not here. Sedano's vacation has begun.
Yeah,
the summer
therefore.
of Schwanz has begun.
The Summer of Schwanz.
Say goodbye to top of the hour integrity.
but
We
don't-
blow that thing up.
Don't worry, we'll get to sports eventually.
That's okay.
So this kid's, Andy's berries are so sweet, and I can
Yeah.
see them, and they look so perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And Travis and I are like, where'd you get those? And I go, you going to that Ralph's Fresh Fair in West L.A.? And he's like, well, yeah, I mean, Ralph's, what else can I go to? I go, and Trav goes, Albertsons? I go, Stater Brothers? Because, well, there's not really a Stater Brothers around me. And I'm like, I didn't realize you had Ralph's Fresh Fair money, man. Jack.
Well, you're making that cash, man.
Yeah.
Making that
That's what
cash.
that
That
podcast
Locked
is
On
doing
Lakers
for him.
podcast.
That's right. Exactly.
It's raining,
Cappy's
baby.
a Whole Foods guy for sure. No?
Well, I'm
or
a
Cardiff Market there, the Seaside Market.
Seaside Market. Seaside Market is my local spot, which is
Cardiff
my
Crack.
local, overly expensive, ridiculous grocery store. That every time you go there, you're like, why would I spend $6.99 when at Vaughn's it's $4.99? It's absolutely there's those places for sure. So
I had one of the berries yesterday.
And?
One of the
You bit into Andy's berry?
I bit into Andy's berry, and it was good. It was a really good sweet berry.
Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it juicy?
That fresh fair berry is good.
Do you think Andy goes
Wasn't juicy.
organic too?
Oh, those are organic for sure.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
taste the difference.
Oh, really?
Wow.
I don't
of
think
course.
organic.
There's no Albertsons or Stater Brothers anywhere near me, just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's probably something that's not pavilions, I would imagine.
Well, that's the closest thing to me.
There's probably a Ralph's.
There is a Ralph's, but I like they don't have the same kind of. There's a certain type of berries that I like, the organic brand, like the one brand that I like, and then they also have this juice that I like. They don't have it at the other one.
And that
Well-
juice was $25 too?
Yeah,
The
when you
juice
spend
was-
$100.
The juice was $17.
What kind of
well.
juice is that, man?
It's Evolution.
Alcoholic juice?
What flavor? Are you going grapefruit, strawberry lemonade?
Right. They got
what do you-
champagne in that juice.
No, it's like the Evolution orange juice with pineapple juice.
Oh my.
It's
All
like
right.
it's like fresh and it's organic.
You
know?
put a little tequila in there. We call that a worthy splash.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah,
Heard
it's
about that.
worthy.
Heard about that.
Oh, we've all heard about it.
Facts.
John doesn't shut up about it.
Is there-
Well, today does start the summer of Schwanz, everybody. Now, Geeter, I'm going to throw this to you because me and Bergie and Lindsay and Morales, and I'd say even Funchy, we all have been mentally preparing for what the summer of Schwanz is. But, Geeter, go deep, man.
Yeah.
What does the summer of Schwanz mean to you, man?
why are you trying to do this to me, man? You know I don't know where the line is.
I mean, look.
I think it means, like, for me, just, like, freedom, man. Like, walking down a couple blocks down there in Hermosa, maybe Sunset, where I really like it, and just jump in that water, you know.
Let
Me
the
and my-
water hit everything.
Yeah,
you know?
me and my board shorts.
Yeah.
And just glistening in the sun. That's kind of what it means to me. That's the summer of Schwanz for me.
Yeah, I do feel like you really did hit on one key ingredient to the summer of Schwanz, and I think everybody would agree. The word you just used was freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom.
Freedom. Like
Right.
nothing prohibiting you Just 40s and that's it. There's nothing constricting, restricting.
Right.
It's just
like when you're trying to do
free flow.
A plug for Thrifty Ice Cream, and somebody just cuts you off and talks about other brands of ice cream.
That one was not me.
Or when it wasn't you.
No.
Or when I'm trying to talk about Eric Church Yamava, which I will later, and I just get cut off because there's breaking NBA news.
Yeah.
Or when Bergie's trying to get through his 3 things and he just gets cut off. Because why not?
Because why not?
Because you can.
The Summer of Schwanz.
Freedom is here. Go ahead.
When I'm trying to do talk like I just was and I get cut off, then I guess never mind.
But the Summer of Schwanz is about freedom.
Yeah,
it is.
It's about freedom.
And by the way, it's perfect timing. Given we've just celebrated 250 years of America, we've just, from 1776 to 2026, we've celebrated 250 years of freedom and America, and now we enjoy the Summer of Schwanz, which really is all about the freedom that we now have on this broadcast.
And you know what? Belgium kicked our ass after celebrating that 250 years, didn't they?
They sure did.
Yeah, they took our freedom.
I want to do this.
Pissed, by the way.
I want to do this to navigate.
Well,
that's kind of sportsy, but let's navigate into this because I just saw it in the YouTube chat.
Tell us.
Paul Charles, and by the way, Funchy is all over the YouTube chat, so get in there, miscreants. Paul Charles, 1638 in the YouTube chat. Cap, please, please, please stop the negativity of LeBron James. Leave the man alone and move on to something else.
Okay.
That sounds like the Britney Spears person who's like, just leave Britney alone, and started crying. That's what he sounds like.
You just mean negativity as a whole, or not like today? You haven't even mentioned his name.
I haven't even talked about LeBron yet today. I haven't even talked about it. But what's the negativity? I mean, I don't really understand what the negativity is. I mean, is the negativity that the Lakers did not really show the king? They didn't bend the knee and say, hey, we'll do whatever it takes to get you back? I mean, to me, and I thought Travis, I was listening to Travis and DeMarco just the other day. I think it was Tuesday, and Andy was in with Travis. And I thought Travis really spelled it out perfectly. And I think he's done a better job than the rest of us of just spelling it out. The Lakers made their decision. And Geeter, I think you and I chatted about this. They really made their decision a year ago on LeBron.
Yeah, I've said this, Cap. For me, the timeline, it's if you read the tea leaves and just follow it, like when they drafted Luka Doncic and traded away Anthony Davis and started to build around him and sign him in long-term in 25, they did not extend LeBron. They had him pick up his option. And to me, that was basically them saying, play out this year and let's see. And to be fair to the Lakers, from 2023 on, 2022 on, LeBron wanted to think about whether he wanted to mentally and physically get ready to play another year. So they've had to plan as an organization for this day. Now, LeBron has done amazing things, man, at 41 years old, leading the team to a playoff victory in Houston. But at some point, you have to start to build around your next superstar. And I think it's very mutual. I really do. And I'll stand on that hill. I think LeBron saw that as an opportunity. Okay, this is kind of the role you want me in. And I'm ready to kind of go do something else and write that final page. And I think for the Lakers, it's like, hey, you've earned that also. Thank you for the 8 years. Because I think when this started, Cap, did anyone think it would go 8 years? I don't think LeBron did. I don't think the Lakers did. Here he is still delivering in year 23 heading into 24. But no one even knew if he was going to play still.
Yeah.
So
and I think,
everyone moved on.
Right.
And that's okay, right?
Of course it is. Look, when they traded for Luka, it wasn't just about, hey, we've now got our handoff star. It was also a signal to LeBron, hey, the guy that you wanted us to go get, that you guys won a championship together, and that was 2 coaches ago, hey, we've made our decision. You wanted him, we got him, we won, and now we're done with him because he's always hurt or he's always complaining about wanting something else. Whether he was right or wrong, we can discuss that at another time. But the bottom line is, everything you've asked us to do, we've tried to accommodate you. And now what we're doing is we're trading your right-hand man and we're bringing in your replacement. That move of bringing in Luka and moving out AD was the signal in the moment, hey, LeBron, you're no longer making decisions for us around here. we're taking control of our organization. And by the way, the Lakers knew what was coming, which was a transaction to the ownership of the Dodgers. And the Dodgers ownership, they're brand new, and they're going to play for the next 10 years or 20 years. They're not playing on the LeBron timeline. They're playing on their timeline. And Luka is the short term, whether that's 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, he's the short term answer on their timeline. So new ownership meant new direction, and new direction meant you're not telling us what to do anymore.
I think you nailed it, Cap, right there. I mean, when you bring up new ownership and a different front office, obviously Rob Pelinka is still leading that, but there are other people in the room, part of that new ownership. We talked a lot about the Dodgerification, right? Like the Dodger ownership coming over and how they do business, and them spending this entire year kind of looking at where they wanted to go, bolstering up their analytics department, right? Looking at what kind of players are most successful with Luka, signing AR, going that route. I mean, that's okay. That's what they have to do, because you're right. They are looking long-term, right? And it's okay for LeBron to be like, hey, man, this is where you guys want to go. Like, I'm not a part of that. And I'm okay with it.
7:20 in the morning. You know what you could have done in these first 20 minutes of the summer of Schwann's? Well, go see our friends at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. Geeter, you can get that lube job. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a location near you.
Is it okay that Geeter smiles at you after
it's
you
okay.
tell him?
The smile was fine. I just like that you held back.
Yeah.
You're starting to get it.
He did get held back. Hey, let me just say this. We're starting the Summer of Schwann's today. Geeter has nailed it. What does the Summer of Schwann's mean to us? It means freedom. Yeah. And you know what that freedom means? That freedom means that, guess what? Today, we're probably going to talk a lot less NBA. We're probably going to talk a lot more NFL. We're probably going to talk a lot more World Cup. We're probably going to talk a lot more Dodgers, because the Summer of Schwann's is here, and that means freedom in America.
Summer of Schwann's.
Yes, year 250. Freedom.
7:21 in the morning. Smile. Because it's Tuna Fish Thursday. And the Summer of Schwann's has begun. When we return in 3 minutes from right now, Bergie will talk Dodgers baseball. We'll get out Bergie's organ and talk the Dodgers. That's next on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
LAX, Los Angeles International Airport, where change is in the air. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hi, thanks for calling Uline.
Wait, did the phone even ring?
Nope.
Okay, so you answered before the ring. But now you're going to put me on hold, right?
We don't do that here. We're real people answering the phone, ready to help with your order when you are.
Uline has thousands of quality products for your business and warehouse needs, always in stock, ready to ship same day, and backed by Uline's legendary 24/7 customer service. Uline, we warehouse for you.
Hey guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your bed sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
7:23 in the morning. It's a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Listen all day for your chance to win a 4-pack of GA tickets to one of the summer's biggest events at Cosm, including quarterfinal and semifinal matches, the 2026 T-Mobile Home Run Derby, or the 2026 T-Mobile All-Star Game. Experience every unforgettable moment in Cosm's immersive shared reality environment. Learn more at Cosm.com. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show We are back in 90 seconds from right now.
Think premium meat has to come with a premium price? Not at Wild Fork Foods. Get Brazilian beef tenderloin for only $10 a pound. Yes, $10 a pound. And Atlantic salmon portions for just $9.98 a pound. That's steakhouse and seafood house quality at home. Everything is blast frozen to lock in flavor and nutrients. Shop one of their 11 locations or order online for same-day delivery. Find your local SoCal store at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork Foods. Quality meat, wild prices.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
It's the summer of spots on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
What a feeling. 7:25. Good morning, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Thursday.
Yeah.
The summer of schwans has begun. It's also Tuna Fish Thursday.
Yeah.
We got tuna fish from 7-Eleven. We go eat that in a little bit.
Yeah.
Royce Tony, a big fan, a P1 listener on Twitter, she said Cappy is unhinged.
Yeah.
Now, Cappy's not unhinged. Well, he is. But he's also free.
Yeah.
He's free.
Right.
Let freedom ring this summer.
Right. In fact, we should come up with every song we can think of, from George Michael's Freedom to freaking Elton John, Philadelphia Freedom. You name it. If it's got the word freedom in the song, we are free. We are free. It's the summer of schwans.
On this day in 1983, the #1 hit, Irene Cara, Flashdance.
Wow.
What a feeling. From the movie Flashdance.
I think of gas stations and freedom when I hear this song.
Gas station.
Yeah, that's where she was dancing.
Oh, that's
in the rain.
right.
Yeah.
What was the actress?
Jennifer.
Yeah. And she was in a show in the 2000s for one season called Chicago Code on Fox, which was a great show, but they canceled it. It was really good.
I don't remember that.
I guess it wasn't that great because they canceled it.
Irene
Cara.
Irene
No,
Cara, thank you.
Well, this
Jennifer,
is who's
what was I
singing.
talking about?
I know. I was talking. You were talking about the movie.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
It was Jennifer Beals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beals?
Beals.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. What
I
were
don't
you
know.
talking? Isn't that what you were talking
Yeah,
about?
that's what I was. Sorry, I got changed there.
What's going on, man?
I don't know. But I was right, which is so rare.
It's all about the freedom.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You know
I
what?
was right, Cappy, and I
hey,
challenged
Geet,
myself. Is what
Geet,
I did.
you're free to say I don't know, man.
Yeah.
You're free to say it.
It's so weird because I knew, and then I questioned myself.
I did know, and then I didn't know,
Yeah,
and now I do know.
It's just
that I knew.
When you're in a house, I got 2 daughters and a wife and a
Yeah.
By the way, is Ron Mitchell listening back there? Or our MC Ron Mitchell?
He's the early riser.
Remember how he told us that Bergey's 3 Things was going to be presented by Blue Eyes Vodka?
Yeah.
Our friends at Blue Eyes Vodka.
Mhm.
And he said I was going to have copy.
Nope,
Mhm.
that's still
Still,
not
I haven't gotten copy in a week.
Here's copy. You ready? Blue Eyes Vodka from Idaho is really, really, really great vodka. Drink it.
Fit-friendly vodka.
Yeah.
Did you get copy?
No. I just know that line.
Glad they're hard at work back there. Meanwhile, you watch the Blue Review presented by LAX weekdays at 6:30 a.m. on our YouTube channel. Marcus Grant, Gregory Arthur Bergman. Then Bergie gets on here thanks to Blue Eyes Vodka. It's around 7:30.
It's really good vodka. Drink it.
And does Bergie's 3 Things. That's going to be our bit. Until we get copy, we're just going to come up with our own copy.
Blue Eyes Vodka. It's not really blue.
Blue Eyes Vodka. Celebrate it during the summer of schwans.
Mm-hmm.
That fit-friendly vodka.
What'd you say?
That fit-friendly vodka.
Fit-friendly vodka, Jack. All right, Bergie's 3 Things about the Dodgers. Take it away, Bergie.
All right, Dodgers pulled out a win somehow yesterday, 4-3. But the most important thing was the Roki coaster, and this I can't take credit for it. It's Jeff Spiegel in our group chat. He goes on Blue Review with us. He called it the Roki coaster. this is very much what it is. You don't know what's going to happen with Roki Sasaki. You don't know where the spin is going to be. You don't know when there's going to be a drop. You don't know what's going to happen with them, but it's going to be fine for about 80% of the time. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you're going to go through a loop. And that's what happens with him every single time out at this point. And it's happened again last night, Cappy, where he was terrible through the first couple of innings, giving up home runs to Eric Karros' son.
Yeah, I like how we call him Eric Karros' son. God forbid we could call the kid by his real name. The kid has persevered and made it to the major leagues. His entire life he's been Eric Karros' son, and now he plays in the major leagues. He hits bomb home runs against his hometown team seemingly every time he's up. And we call him Eric Karros' kid.
So this is all freedom time, right? Summer Spawn's all about freedom. I could not think of the name Kyle.
Yeah.
So it came up.
Miracosta graduate, by the way.
Yeah.
Miracosta High School.
Kyle Karros is the one that hit it off. So I couldn't think of the name Kyle, so I just said Eric Karros' son. But
that's the freedom you're enjoying right now.
The freedom that I'm enjoying, because I would have been killed for that. But at the same time, so Roki has just been all over the place. So 80% of the time, he's fine. He's getting guys out. But then when he can't find the plate. So in the last couple of innings, the last 7 batters, he looked like Roki, like you saw him just a month ago. He was great. He was striking guys out. He was throwing pitches that were landing in the corner of zones. The splitter was falling into the zone. They were fooled by every other pitch that he had, and every other. But in the first couple of innings, he's all over the place. He's walking guys. He's throwing pitches that are getting smacked for home runs from someone you've never heard of besides Kyle Karros, and it's a very strange feeling to see him be so up and down.
And Bergie, did you hear Mookie and Freddie? And I think that's what I love about this clubhouse. The first thing they talked about in that game was Roki's ability to battle through that and how great he was just keeping them in. And Mookie even saying listen, we have to score more than 3 runs.
Yeah.
That's our job. And that he battled and grinded. So it was good to see him grind through that.
Right, because after the first 4 innings, you're thinking there's no way he's getting very far. And he made it through 6, only 3 runs given up. So we praise Eric Lauer when he goes 6 innings with 3 innings with 3 runs given up, and so we have to also praise Roki at times. But we expect more from Roki, but it also because he has such great stuff, but it's a little bit up and down.
I feel like I want to love Roki and you don't. We always kind of have this little.
No, I love Roki.
Yeah,
I do.
I know, but
we have to. I point out the issues that he's having.
I know
because
I want it for him.
Because basically what happens is other teams know that he is struggling when he's struggling and they can't find the plate. So they know that he's going to come out and he's going to attack the zone. He's going to try to throw as many pitches into the zone. So they free swing. They swing early and they try to get in front of balls and be able to. Because if you get bat on ball, something good is going to happen the more and more that you do, especially early on. So that's what the Rockies have done. And this is the second time they've done this to him, where they swing early on him.
And the other thing is that when you have a starting pitcher like Sasaki, who's already now an established major leaguer and he's had some big moments in his early career. On the other side last night, Bergie, was this guy Hughes from Colorado, and he was making his major league debut.
No, his first major league start. He made his debut with San Francisco, I believe.
Okay, his first major league start. Then, thank you.
Yeah.
Freedom, by the way. Again, there's freedom for you. But here's a guy who gets roughed up early, and then ultimately settles down. And by the way, he got Ohtani out 3 times last night. So. Again, you expect Sasaki to have a really good performance, especially against a guy who's, making his starting debut.
So Gabriel Hughes had 40 pitches in the first inning. It was either 39 or 40, but he was all over the place, and he was not able to find the plate. Also, he was giving up runs. He gave up 3 runs, and they let him off the hook. And once that happened, he went 40 in the first inning, and then he went 20 through the next 2. And he got through 6 innings and with only 3 given up. And that's a problem. You have to be able to get to those guys when you have the opportunity to. But one of the things that happened, Cappy, I don't know if you saw this. This was one of the more frustrating things. And Eric Karros, the real Eric Karros, not Eric Karros' son, Kyle. Eric Karros gets so mad about this stuff. Alex Call in the first inning, they're up 3-0. It's a 1-0 count. And the Hughes throws a pitch. It's up high. And so he taps his head and he calls for a challenge.
Yeah.
And it just barely ticks the top of the zone. It's a strike. Okay, we'll give that to you. It's the first inning. You shouldn't be using that challenge, but fine. The very next pitch is at the bottom of the zone, bottom left corner if you're staring at Alex Call. And it was easily a strike. What do you see? Tap, tap. He calls another back-to-back pitches he calls back-to-back challenges and loses both of them in the very first inning, up 3-0. And when you know you have Roki, who's kind of a little bit up and down, what is he doing? Randy Arozarena did this just a couple of days ago, and everybody was killing him on the internet. What is Alex Call doing? Why are you challenging 2 plays? First of all, you're Alex Call. You don't get to do that.
Yes.
And second
That's
of all,
the key.
Number one.
Yeah.
And second of all, it's the first inning, dude.
Right.
What are you doing?
Right. Yeah, I think Dave should have a hard rule, which is Ohtani, Freddie, Mookie, and Muncy. You 4 guys, you go ahead and challenge if you want to. The rest of you guys, don't do that. Unless you look over at me and I tell you to do it.
Right.
Like seriously, listen, Alex Call has been a really good, this has been a good year for him. It really has. But, bro, you're Alex Call. You're not Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah. He is, but so like I don't understand.
Shohei Ohtani.
I just don't understand what they're trying to do when it comes to challenges, and especially when it's guys like Alex Call. Alex Freeland, we talked about it many times. There's many pitches that he should have challenged, and he doesn't because he's Alex Freeland and he doesn't want to waste the challenge. You're Alex Call, dude. You don't get 2 challenges on the same at bat on back-to-back pitches.
Exactly.
Exactly
right.
What are we doing here?
Yeah,
So
and
funny.
especially, again, if it's the 9th inning and you're down, okay, fine.
Fine.
It's at the first inning and you're up.
Yeah, it was just nonsense. So Eric Karros gets so mad. He calls it a BS challenge.
Mhm.
So, and that's exactly what those things were.
You tell him.
So third thing is that it's finally over. The 13 games in 13 days is over. We're just running on fumes towards the end here, just trying to get through it. They went 9-4 in that. They won every single series that they played, which in that 13-game set, and it was really very good. But you could tell by the 5th inning, they're like, let's just get out of this. Let's just move on. We have this lead. Let's just get out of here. Have a day off tomorrow. We're right at the All-Star break. It was just time.
Yeah. And Dave, in the post-game press conference, a lot of the media was kind of peppering him with, hey, look, you won the series. But one question was, hey, Dave, you guys are the best team in baseball. The Colorado Rockies are the worst team in baseball. And, you kind of had to scuffle to get this series win. And Dave was like, listen, there are some good young players over there. And that includes Kyle Karros. It includes a guy playing left field last night who had a sacrifice fly, Mickey Moniak, who was the number 1 overall pick out of high school of the Philadelphia Phillies years ago. Say again?
He was an Angel for a little while, too.
He was. He went to the Phillies, from the Phillies to the Angels. From the Angels, he's been in Colorado. And so this was a number 1 overall pick. They do have some good young talent. But the thing is that when the Rockies play the Dodgers, that's their World Series. That's their Super Bowl. That's their opportunity to say, hey, we belong in the same league. And so they give you every last thing that they got, and they're out there looking to win this thing. And the Dodgers like, yeah, you know what? It's like pre-All-Star break. They're crappy. But they found a way to kind of grind it out, get the wins. And Dave said he likes being in those competitive situations, even, I'll call it this first half of the season. So good series win, even though they had to scuffle against a bad team.
Yeah.
And isn't that the beautiful thing? Like, that's what you want, right? This is professional sports. You see it on Sundays in the NFL. You see it in the NBA. Like, a bad team can win, especially in a series, 3-game series, of course. But I love that they're in close games.
Yeah.
We actually want this.
Yeah, it's a good thing. And now they have no game tonight, which is a bit day off. And then they play the Diamondbacks for 3, and then it's the All-Star break.
Right. You know what Saturday is at Dodger Stadium, right? You know which bobblehead it is?
Tell me.
Mario's going to be there. I don't know for sure if he will be there, but it'll be a big day for LAFC.
It is
Saturday at the ballpark. It's Sunny bobblehead night.
Did not know
I need that bobblehead. I really need
Sung
that
Hung
bobblehead.
Min.
Yeah. Sung Hung.
Now, what is
Sonny.
it about this bobblehead that you need?
Well, my girlfriend's Korean.
Yeah, Sonny's Korean.
Yeah.
His girlfriend's Korean.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sonny's like a Korean hero.
Yeah, no,
Hey,
very much a Korean hero.
Yeah.
100%.
So you
Him and
have to
Haesung
be
Kim.
a hero to Jean.
Yes.
By getting her the Sonny bobblehead.
I got to find a way to get that bobblehead.
So we're gonna
I can't
now,
go to the game, so I got to
so,
figure it
so
out.
here's what Chris and I. Well, wait, Geet, you have a way to get it?
I'm saying we got to get one for him. Yeah,
Well,
we'll try.
Well,
I'm
I
going
think
to ask one of the Dodger guys to see if they can swoop one for us.
That'd be amazing, Geeter.
I know where you're going, Cappy. I don't know if he has tickets for this weekend.
well, so me and Morales, Geeter, you got to hear this plan that me and Morales have. So we have this listener. His name is Armin Cornell. He's a great
P1.
guy.
Great P1.
Just a great guy. And when we were doing our Children's Hospital LA auction last year, he bought a dinner with the Sedano and Kap show. So me, Morales, Sedano, Lindsay, Berge, everybody went to dinner down at Fleming's, and we had a great time, and we became friends.
To be honest, I don't think Lindsay or Berge were there, but that's okay.
I was not. I don't think Lindsay was either.
It's okay. We can just pretend that we were there. Bro.
Yeah, we were there. It was so much fun.
You guys were so awesome.
Great
that
steak.
night. I really enjoyed that,
Had the
that night
ribeye.
with you guys. That was so fun. Anyway, we become friends with Armin. So Chris and I have gone to a Dodgers game with Armin, and Armin always gets me the bobbleheads because he knows how much I like to collect them. And Chris and I have decided we're going to knock him off, and we're going to get into his will because he's got a beautiful boat, Geeter. And Chris and I want to be in Armin's will. We think we should get the boat.
I'm all about boat life.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, there is nothing.
Where
You
was
talk
that
about
honk
freedom.
from?
You talk
Was
about
that-
summer schwantz.
Wait, hold on. Where was that honk from? Who was honking in your driveway, Cap?
Oh, I don't know.
Was it Rachel?
Justin must
Like,
be
hey,
back from
get
7-Eleven
down
with
here.
the coffee.
And the tuna sandwiches.
Now, what did you say, Geeter?
I was just saying, you talk about the summer schwantz and freedom. Like,
Well, no,
boat
we're gonna
life.
when he leaves us
boat
that
life.
boat when he dies and he leaves us in his will,
Oh.
we're gonna rename it the Schwanz.
100%.
Yeah.
Right. And we're going to decorate it with bobbleheads everywhere. You know, and so now we have Berg. The best chance I got right now is Armin Cornell going to the game on Saturday night to get you that Sunny bobblehead.
Oh, it's okay if he's not going to be there. I'll find a way to get it.
Yeah, we're going to work every angle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
All
let's
the
see.
angles.
But by the way, he's also juiced in with like all the other season ticket holders. So they do like swaps and trades, kind of like Cappy does, or Cappy and Rachel do on the weekend. I screwed up the bit because it would have been funnier if it was just smooth out of the gate.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
This is Summer of Schwans. You have freedom. It's okay to screw it
Yeah.
up.
Or maybe Steven Hernandez, who is one of the most angelic human beings on planet Earth. Maybe Steven Hernandez says, "Oh, really? You want that Sunny bobblehead? Because he's Korean and Jean's Korean, and you need to be her king. You need to be her hero."
He's going to make us do like 47 free live reads, though.
Oh, that may be true.
I love Steven Hernandez. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, get ready to do some live reads, homeboy. How badly
Maybe-
do you want that bobblehead?
Right. Maybe
that
Bergie's
hardwood?
three things
Give me the
brought to you by
hardwood.
the hardwood. Yeah.
No, it's brought to you by Blue Eyes Vodka. I just don't have copy for it.
Blue Ice Vodka. It's really good vodka. Drink it.
Fit-friendly vodka.
All right, 7:41 on a tuna fish Thursday. The great Michelle Smallman, Michelle's Safe Space, and I want to get into wings with her because earlier this week on Unsportsmanlike, she talked about how she eats wings, and she does it the same way I do it, but everyone's giving her a hard time. We'll do that, but right now, Cappy, the beautiful man to my left. Let's talk about Jacob and Ronnie.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, it's summertime, right? Everybody wants to be outside. You want to go to the park. You want to have a barbecue, backyard parties. If you live in an apartment, your courtyard is buzzing. Beach days, neighborhood walks, family visits. We all want to be outside and enjoy this weather. But it also means that as you're outside, there's more chances for dog bites. And I know that sounds a little extreme, but it's true. It happens all the time. A dog bite can mean stitches, an infection, scars, nerve damage, possibly surgery, definitely emotional trauma, especially for kids. Believe me, I've had my one daughter twice, two different dogs, crazy. And after it happens, families are often left asking, who's responsible for this? Does my insurance apply? What should I do next? The first thing you do is you start with medical care. The second thing is you take photos, and then you write down where it happened, who owned the dog, and whether there were any witnesses. But then, most importantly, you got to call Jacob. 800-345-67. Thank you. 89. The law offices of Jacob and Ronnie helps dog bite victims and their families understand the process in plain English. They help protect your rights and make your next step feel less intimidating, which is really important. And when you call, you should feel like, you know what, calling Jacob and Ronnie, that was the right choice. So if you or someone you love was bitten by a dog this summer, God forbid, you call Jacob and Ronnie. 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. Or visit calljacob.com.
Thank you, Cappy. 7:43 in the morning. Michelle Smallman joins us next on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
The personalities you know.
The teams you love.
First down throw, right side screen. Puka with blockers. The 10, the 5. Now they're cooking with gas. Touchdown Puka Nakua. Touchdown LA. From down 21.
The teams you love.
The station you spend time with every day.
LA's mega sports station.
ESPN LA 710 and the all-new ESPN LA app.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News and World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
I was going to join Australia's Thunder from Down Under, but they told me I was 5 packs, short of a 6. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
No shirts, all skin. Australia's Thunder from Down Under. Undresses the 17th.
Number 2.
The biggest soccer watch party of the year is at Sideline Sports Bar, the 19th.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Chevy Silverado truck. Earn entries now, and you could drive off a winner, the 26th.
Morongo, good times.
Looking for a vodka with standards? Blue Ice delivers. American made from Idaho potatoes, gluten-free, non-GMO, and only 64 calories an ounce. Enjoy the classic Huckleberry with lemonade or award-winning double espresso. Blue Ice vodka, premium taste, nothing extra.
The Summer of Schwanz.
Hey, LA, it's Bethel Duran, and let me tell you about the summer deals that are sizzling right now at Northridge and Wonders Toyota. How about a brand new 2026 Tacoma for just $259 a month for 36 months plus tax? $259 for a brand new Toyota Tacoma? It's got to be Northridge and Wonders Toyota.
Lease based on 2026 Tacoma model 7146. Total SRP $39,199. Lease and purchase amount of $29,007. $49.99 due at signing includes first month's payment and $750 acquisition fee. Security deposit may be required on approved credit. Tax, title, license are extra. Excludes dealer doc fee of $80. Offer ends 7/31/2026.
7:45 in the morning. Join the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. That's us live from Hollywood Park Casino tomorrow morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Come hang out with the morning crew and get ready for the quarterfinal at SoFi between Spain and Belgium, powered by Milagro Tequila. Tequila never tasted brighter. Milagro Tequila. Please enjoy responsibly. The great Michelle Smallman. Apparently she's live from the airport. She'll join us in 60 seconds from right now.
If Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea was your best friend, it would be the kind of friend that starts an impromptu dance party in the supermarket aisle that turns into an all-day pool party rager at your place, and you don't even own a pool. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea turns any day into a legendary adventure. It's smooth and refreshing real iced tea with just the right kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46, and I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
You hear Michelle Smallman first thing in your day.
Hi, it's Michelle Smallman.
From 3 to 7 a.m. on Unsportsmanlike on ESPN LA.
Then Thursdays around 7:45, she joins the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
But Michelle, you know who Mario and Luigi were.
Of course. I mean, I'm Italian. Of course I know Mario.
Right, I was just going to say.
It's over here. It's right over here. It's right over
Those
here.
are our guys, please.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, two Italian
Well,
plumbers. You're
video
Italian.
games,
Exactly.
I know.
You know? Wait, those guys are plumbers?
She joins the Sedano and Kap Morning Show with Michelle's Safe Space.
And this week I want to start something new, okay? I want to be able to do the bits and talk about the things I'm not allowed to talk about on our show on Sportsmanlike. Let's call it Michelle's Safe Space.
Michelle's Safe Space, right now.
7:47 in the morning, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Thursday. Cappy, we play Rocky 4 because earlier on this week on Sportsmanlike with Michelle and Evan, they were talking about the White Russians. Evan was at least. So we got to play Rocky 4.
Nice.
Because we are the official show of Rocky 4. Meanwhile, Michelle Smallman joins us.
Bird.
But apparently, she is live, not from the airport, but inside the airplane. Good morning, Michelle.
Good morning, guys. Yes, I'm live from my seat on an airplane.
And where are we headed?
We are going on a little vacation. I am going somewhere warm and sunny, but I don't want to put myself on blast. But we are going to be taking off here in a second. So if I lose you, it's because I'm in the air. But we will talk up until that point.
Now, you're sitting in Sedano class, I presume, right?
I am. I'm in Sedano class.
Nice.
And this is a rarity for me. I kind of don't know what to do with myself.
That means she's going across the pond, which I can absolutely appreciate.
Yeah.
Michelle, it's Geeter, by the way. You were on the radio yesterday. You were not on today, and
Yes,
it
I was.
It was a struggle for them. But you brought up top 5.
By the way,
yeah.
Not to interrupt you, the first thing I saw today was them saying we're unsupervised. Michelle's not here.
Oh, yeah.
What do we do?
They didn't know what to do. It was like cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria. But you did top 5 QBs coming into this season, and they went nuts. And they couldn't stop talking about it today. By the way, you had Patrick Mahomes at 5. That is what caused an absolute ruckus. Burrow at 4, Lamar Jackson at 3, Stafford at 2, Josh Allen at 1, and they have not forgiven you for it.
No, I'm glad you brought this up because me taking vacation today was properly timed because they were mad at me yesterday, legitimately mad at me about the list. Legitimate. The Canty was like, I cannot believe that you had the audacity to put Patrick Mahomes number 5 on the list. And I said, are we talking about a career achievement award? Or are we talking about the ranking from last season heading into this season? And I don't know why people are afraid to look at the numbers that he had before he got injured and acknowledge that he was not playing at a top 3 quarterback level. And so therefore, if I'm being fair and honest and impartial and not just being rah-rah, he doesn't deserve to be top 3 on that list. Now, of course, he could come back healthy this year and be right there, but I don't know why people are afraid to acknowledge that he didn't look like himself last year, even when healthy.
Well, was the argument back to you, though, that the team did not have the talent around him? Obviously, Kansas City went into this offseason and they looked to upgrade the running back position. That's the first part of it. And then when you take a look at their receiving core, I mean, Travis Kelce is not the player that he was several years ago. They just don't have a real, I guess I'll call him a superstar wide receiver. But I guess on the other hand, you think, well, if you're Patrick Mahomes and you're the best quarterback in the NFL, you elevate the guys that you have on the field with you. So I'm just curious, Michelle, what was everybody so angry about other than his reputation and his Super Bowl rings?
I know we're talking sports with Michelle, but we only got her for a few moments, and it is Michelle's safe space. So go ahead, Michelle. What's your safe space today?
Oh, so we're killing what we're doing.
Okay, well, quickly on the Mahomes thing, because I think I got a second. We're just sitting here on the tarmac. Oh, actually, we're moving, but it's fine. Quickly, I did take into account the talent around him, but I feel like you can't say he's the GOAT because he is always elevating those, or the GOAT in waiting, or the GOAT of this era. No disrespect to Tom Brady, of course, but that you can't say he is what he is because he elevates those around him, and he can always succeed without having that number 1 guy or having a lesser version of Travis Kelce, and then say, well, he deserves to be number 1 because of all of that, or like you just can't. You can't essentially use it on both ends of the coin. You can't say, well, he should be higher because he doesn't have a lot around him, but then also say that he consistently does it. So when he doesn't perform to that level, you can't use it as an excuse. But for my safe space this week, you guys, I'm going to whisper this in the corner because I don't want my seatmate here to be nervous. I realized something about myself that's a little alarming. When I was downloading my content to watch on this flight, I realized I downloaded 2 murder mysteries to watch on the plane. Is that a concerning thing? Should I flag that and self-report that about myself? That heading into a vacation, the thing to do to like ease my mind and get myself ready to relax and have a good time is to watch murder mysteries on a plane? Am I sicko?
No, Michelle, I absolutely love it. Do not tell on yourself. Let them think going in, this could get weird, and I'm a little nervous.
Meaning your seatmate is looking.
I'm sure. She's drinking a wine, so I think we're going to be friends anyway.
Yeah.
But I was like, is this a sign of mental illness? That this is what I think is relaxing and fun heading into a weekend, like a vacation weekend? I don't know. So you guys tell me, but this is a safe space, so this is the place to talk about it.
Michelle, just so you know, as somebody who is a big murder, mystery, thriller, and true crime fan, there's actually like data that has been done and research that has been done that says that people who use true crime or any type of, I don't know, downtrodden content to relax are actually considered to be emotionally intelligent. So there you go.
Well, there you go. So I knew I had a high EQ, and this just confirms it.
Wow. All right. So listen, you are in a safe space here. You know, things that you cannot talk about on Unsportsmanlike, you can talk about them here, especially during the summer of Schwans. Because while you're away from Unsportsmanlike and Sedano is away from Sedano and Kap, We have now, Michelle, total freedom, a place where there is no judgment. So whether it's murder mysteries or comedies, it doesn't matter to us. You do you, girl.
Well, I appreciate that support because I was a little worried about myself. I was like, this might be something I need to examine. But I'm glad to know that it's a sign of emotional intelligence. Also, I think it's educational. Head on a swivel. You never know what can happen out there.
Yeah, you always got to have your head on a swivel. And by the way,
time.
Michelle, I love a good murder mystery. And you get so locked in, especially if it's like 3 to 4 episodes. You have to see how it ends. That one in Idaho about the kids in school, that one was insane.
Oh, that one freaked
But
me
then
out.
I can also flip to a rom-com, and then your seatmate is really going, what is happening with this person? But that's me.
It's funny you say that. I downloaded a murder mystery, and then the next thing I downloaded was some movie that's supposed to be like a tearjerker rom-com. So when
I bet I know what it is. Voicemails for Izzy, Netflix.
Yes,
yeah,
no way. Is it good?
It was
Have
good.
you seen it?
Watched it, loved it.
Really?
Yep.
Voicemails for Izzy?
Yeah, you're gonna have some tearjerkers and moments in there. There's some sweetness
this
too.
is good to know.
It's the typical rom-com. It's gonna follow the plan.
I gotta look this
I'm
up.
being told that I have
All right,
to turn
time
my
to
phone
go.
off, guys. I'm so sorry.
Great, Michelle Smallman.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you,
We'll
Michelle.
talk
Have
to
a
you
safe
next week.
flight.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Now, wait a second. I have a question about the summer of Schwans.
Yeah.
We all talked about being cut off. Here's Geeter, guest hosting for us, doing a phenomenal job of bringing up to Michelle her top 5 quarterback rankings, and you decided to cut that conversation off.
So here's a little background on it.
Let me
I
hear.
have been told by my bosses,
Mm-hmm.
and I only have a few of them, that we wanted to retool the way Michelle's segment goes.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we created the safe space.
Mm-hmm.
So us going into like a sports topic with her isn't really the goal, especially when she's sitting on an airplane and she's like now got to worry about a sports topic. That's not really fair to her.
Oh,
and it's not fair to our listeners who are hearing like background noises on an AM radio that we're now talking sports. Let her do her safe space stuff, which is more fun. Now,
so
that's
her
okay, Geeter,
talking
that you didn't
movies.
know that.
Yeah.
Is okay. Apparently, you brought that up in the prep, and Lindsay told you to wait for the back, but you put it in the front, and that's okay. You got confused.
He put it in the front rather than in the back.
Yeah.
You know what? I've been known to do that.
I understand.
She was very excited that we brought it up.
I understand where you're. She's a very nice woman,
and I didn't know. That's my fault.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Listen, you're just stacking them up, brother.
Yeah, but I don't know. That seemed like a great call. We kind of got it all in.
True, but I'm sure I'll hear about this later. In fact, I'm already getting texted about it now from one
really?
of the bosses. Yeah.
Oh, really? From who?
Evan Cohen.
And what's he saying?
He was telling me about a special guest we're going to have tomorrow, but
Okay.
also he mentioned we'll talk about Michelle's safe space in our meeting today.
Oh, wow. So you could be in trouble today.
I won't be in trouble. I'll just blame
Oh, you
Geeter.
should be in trouble.
No, I'll just blame Geeter.
Well, but don't you think you should blame yourself for not preparing Geeter properly?
It's my fault, but I did.
Oh, so
I
it's
can only do
Lindsay's
so
fault.
many jobs.
It's my fault. It's my fault.
Well, the plan, Cappy, was since you wanted to talk football, we were going to get into that in the 8 o'clock top of the hour, like I said in our text message. But and Geeter was going to bring that up on the back end of our combo with Michelle, like, oh, hey, by the way, I heard this, blah 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 blah. But he was so excited to ask the question that he asked it right off the top. He was really excited.
You couldn't hold it in, huh?
I could not hold it
He
in.
was
And,
so
and you know what?
excited.
Sometimes you just get, going a little early and fast.
I
and,
understand.
You just can't. There's so much freedom that you're like, don't even know what to do with yourself.
Yeah.
And that's
The Summer of
I think
Schwanz.
that's what happened.
It's okay. Listen,
Like
in
you
the-
said, I'm piling them up.
in the grand scheme of things, we're not, trying to cure, disease over here.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
It's not the end of the world. It's fine.
9 mistakes in 57 minutes. I'll take
Not
that.
bad. Not bad.
I'm actually not that mad about this one.
No, it's pretty good. Hey, listen, you said it from the very beginning of today's show. The summer of Schwanz means freedom. And if you want to free that conversation about quarterbacks at the beginning rather than at the end, then you know what, Geet? You got the freedom because this is the beginning of the summer of Schwanz.
By the way, Sedano called me yesterday, and I said, I answered the phone. I said, hey, just so you know, I'm scraping right now. And he goes, okay, that's fine. Are you alone? I go, what? I said, yeah.
What'd you expect me to be? You expect Cap to be sitting right next to me?
I'm like, yeah, I'm alone.
Well, I mean, you have told stories about sitting right next to him.
Yeah, but
in the
like
stalls before.
Wouldn't I have said, hey, by the way, I'm in a stall next to Cap.
Yeah.
Don't
Don't
talk
worry,
about
I've got my
Cap.
headphones on. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh,
All right,
man.
Skivozo, tell us what we need to know.
All right, you ready? You ready, Geeter? You don't want to be a City Water sleazeball no more, right? You don't want to be a Skivozo.
I get out of the shower, I do a happy dance, and then I suck on the tap.
Exactly. Be like John Ireland and suck on your tap at home. Here in Los Angeles, we all deal with city water that's loaded with chlorine and other chemicals. Don't be a city water sleazeball, a city water schivoso.
Schivoso.
By the way, Pepe was great on the air yesterday. Better than Geeter. That's exactly why I made the switch to a Life Source whole house water system, just like John Ireland. Life Source cleans and conditions that water from every tap in your home, so you're drinking, cooking, showering, and washing. Maybe you're getting down with healthier water every single day. Best of all, there's no salt, no regular maintenance, and no more worrying about harsh city water drying out your skin. A Life Source water system isn't just another appliance. It's an essential part of your home. Once I made the switch, I ain't never going back. And they've been built on reputation. They're an amazing company. Life Source Water. Call them at 800-WATER-99. Upgrade your water and your life. Or visit LifeSourceWater.com. Call the Life Source Water California factory. That number again, 800-WATER-99. You write it down? Write it down on John Ireland's forehead. 800-WATER-99. Or visit LifeSourceWater.com. Life Source Water. Taste and feel the difference. Warranty limitations apply. We approach 8 o'clock. Straight up at KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. Wasn't that loud there, but you got the point. When we return, what are we going to do? Talk NFL?
That's right. The question is, are the Rams getting more? As they get ready for a Super Bowl run, are they about to add even more? We'll get to that.
We'll do that in 3.5 minutes from right now.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Providence. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Oh, hey, Sarah. Did you hear my daughter Katie got Camper of the Week?
That's a big deal.
We got a big deal, too. Right, Mom?
Honey, shh.
What's that?
Okay, that Hyundai Santa Fe, I only paid...
Nice.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days, or 1.9% APR for 72 months on the Hyundai Tucson, Santa Fe, or Santa Fe Hybrid during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Hurry, offer ends August 3rd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Hey, sports fans, it's Sua Cravens, and I want to tell you about my newest and favorite place, Wild Fork Foods Meat and Seafood Market.
I have 11 locations from LA to OC to Encinitas to choose from and to shop.
And they have the largest selection of everyday proteins, sides, over 400 types of grinds, and of course, a large selection of exotic meats and seafood. The largest variety in one meat and seafood market. Amazing prices and products from all over the world. Find your local SoCal store at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork Foods. Quality meat, wild prices.
Oh yeah, injured in a crash? A slip and fall? Don't settle small, you've gotta make the call. He does the heavy lifting, he handles the fight. Big Tony steps in and makes it alright. No baloney, call Big Tony. He fights, he delivers, your victory is waiting. No fee till we win. He gets the compensating. No baloney, call Big Tony. 866-456-8669.
BigTonyLaw.com.
Attorney advertising prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome. Tony is attorney Tony Ward, primary office in Los Angeles, California.
ESPN LA fans, join us Friday, July 10th at Hollywood Park Casino for the Kickin' It at the Park tailgate party as we broadcast live with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Come tailgate for the quarterfinal and unforgettable final World Cup game at SoFi. Cheer on your team and enjoy HBC's new outdoor bar. Hollywood Park Casino, the only spot where you can park, party, and play 24/7 is LA's hottest card room, and it just got hotter during the epic Summer of Soccer. Friday, July 10th at Hollywood Park Casino. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow us at playhbc. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Hey guys, Sedano here, and summer's here. Everyone's getting together. So why are you still living with those same old floors? Upgrade with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. They've got millions of in-stock options, including Core-Tech, the original 100% waterproof, kid-proof, pet-proof, luxury vinyl flooring in stock and can be installed in a few days. Visit the showroom next to the Commerce Casino off the 5 freeway or online at HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. No games, no gimmicks, because no sale beats wholesale.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,500 5-star reviews on Google, and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
This is the Angelica's Insurance 8 a.m. hour of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
Good morning, guys. This is Angelica, and this is the 8 a.m. hour of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA, presented by Angelica's Insurance. Every team needs a strong defense, and we got you covered at Angelica's Insurance. From auto and home to business and life, we have a plan just for you, even DUI and SR22 coverage to get you back on the road fast. Visit us at angelicas-ins.com for a free quote today. And now, the 8 a.m. hour of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, powered by Angelica's Insurance. And Sedano, please pump the brakes, sucker.
The Angelica's Insurance 8 a.m. hour.
She's up and waiting for more.
8:04. Good morning.
Quack, quack. Looking to score.
I swear in 1999, when this song was part of the American Pie soundtrack, we thought it was good. Listening back, it's not very good.
So whiny.
Yeah. Blink-182 really did a whiny job for the American Pie soundtrack. But on this day in 1999, American Pie debuted in theaters. Now, I was a sophomore in high school when it came out, and I was very much like, I was like a Stifler mixed with Bleep Break. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would never have known this was Blink-182. You could have given me a million guesses. I would never have known
Really?
this.
That's because it's
Never.
the other guy that's singing it. Tom's
really?
singing it instead of Mark.
yeah?
He only sings like 3 songs.
This song's called Mutt, which I never knew. But I know the song from the movie, but
They're
Great
all
movie,
whiny,
man.
You can just tell when it's whining like this, you can just assume it's Blink-182.
Oh, yeah? Hey, by the way,
Well
you
played.
you
Touche.
mentioned 1999. I'm just looking at the date, July 9th, 2026. July 9th, 1999. You guys ask me often, how's the divorce going? Well, at this time, 27 years ago, I was on my honeymoon.
did you guys watch American Pie in the theater as part of the honeymoon? Did you say, hey,
remember.
honey, listen, look at what we're seeing on the movie. Let's go home and get an apple pie.
Check out Shannon Elizabeth.
Yeah.
It's going.
Shannon Elizabeth.
The Summer of Schwanz.
Captain, that might be the last time I was single, 99.
Really?
Yeah.
MILF.
Yeah, MILF.
I
MILF.
didn't really think back.
We didn't really know what MILF meant yet.
Oh, most of us did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but you were a sophomore in high school.
That's when the next summer became my summer of MILFs.
Summer of MILF.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So this is Summer of Schwanz. 2000 was Summer of MILF.
Oh,
son.
absolutely right. What was it? The Firefly and no, that's in Studio City.
Yeah,
What's the place?
Firefly's in Studio City,
Firefox in Anaheim Hills.
Oh, yeah, that was your spot, huh?
That was everybody's spot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Were you saying MILF in the 70s, Cap?
Who knew Stifler's mom would have this big resurgence?
By the way, how crazy is that?
White Lotus.
We
Yeah.
haven't heard from Stifler in like 20 years,
Right.
but Stifler's mom's everywhere.
Oh, dude, everybody from
great,
White
too.
Lotus. From White Lotus, she's what is her name? With the actress's name? She's on all those commercials.
Jennifer Coolidge.
And then what's the other guy? The guy who was on the most recent episode, the most recent season of, who's got the glasses?
Oh, yeah, he was in The Shield. What's his name? I can't think of his name. He was also in Sons of Anarchy, remember?
No,
Walton
Yeah,
something.
Walton Goggins.
Walton Goggins,
yes,
yeah.
Goggins.
Yeah.
Goggins.
Goggins,
That's-
Goggins is huge.
amazing.
yeah.
He was great on that show.
He was great in The Shield, too.
It was amazing in The Shield.
It's
And
so funny
Sons
you
of
guys are
Anarchy.
saying that.
Too.
Totally
His-
different roles, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Sons of Anarchy, he's a very different person.
He was very voluptuous. in
You
Sons
guys
of
don't know
Anarchy.
this show. But you mentioned the name Coolidge. White Shadow, one of the great shows of all time. But
I
think
got
a lot
the
of you guys
reference.
were
I
born.
don't. I don't know if everybody else.
Only,
Yeah, not
only,
a lot of
only-
people.
there's only a few of us that are old enough to know what you're talking
Oh
about.
man,
Pete.
but you go,
Yeah.
go
White
look
people
it up.
love that show. They love that show.
Did you not love that show? I
mean, I've
cried
seen
when
it.
Jackson got shot in the liquor store.
I'm too young to know that, but I mean, I know white people love it.
Yeah.
There was a
Everyone
white
loves it.
guy coaching a bunch of minorities.
Yeah. Well, by the way, no, there were some white guys.
White
Salami,
basketball people love it.
Goldstein.
Yeah, Goldstein was my
yeah,
guy.
Goldstein and Salami were the white guys.
Yeah.
You had Gomez, and then you got Morris Thorpe, Coolidge. Yeah, it goes on and on.
Yeah. And white
Amazing
people,
show.
I guess, did love that show.
Yeah,
huh?
it was great.
Yeah.
Only lasted a couple seasons. Felt like 10.
Mm-hmm.
It had a great theme song. By the way, it only lasted a couple seasons.
I think it only lasted a couple seasons.
This is a great theme song.
Won the city title.
This
Like,
should
if
be
you
your
grew up in L.A.
This
it's a
should
big
be
deal.
like you and Trudell's theme song for you when you guys do Lakers talk.
Oh
The
yeah,
White Shadows.
I like that.
Geet likes it too.
But Trudell won't know it. He doesn't know the White Shadow, I don't think.
I don't know this song.
Man, I just felt the summer of Schwanz right there. I got so excited.
I only know Wu-Tang and Tribe Called Quest.
Don't you know? I only know Wu-Tang, man. I get down to Tupac.
Right. That's how I let everybody know I got street cred.
3 seasons of White Shadow.
When I'm walking the streets, all 5'4" of me, I'm listening to Tupac. He's not 5'4", just for the record. He's taller than that.
This is a jam.
Yeah.
Artist
Yeah,
Gilmore
listen to
was
that
in the
bass
show.
line.
He came on the show. A lot of old school names, like 81, 82. What a time to be alive.
So it is the summer of Schwanz.
Yes, it is.
No matter how you pronounce it, okay? Even if you give it a little bit less Z and a little bit more T from the summer of
It's the
Schwanz.
summer of Schwanz.
You hear the
sounds
end
so
of that?
angry.
Yeah,
the
I know.
colors put a lot of T into it.
Yeah, they put
But that's
some T
okay.
into the back. Yeah.
Because I sent them the promo of us all, having fun with it. So it's okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Summer of Schwanz. Nonetheless. Geet,
No,
you
Kathy,
had
it's more like, it's the summer of Schwanz. Like, roar.
Right. It sounds like we're about to tell you about a monster truck event that's coming to Anaheim
yeah.
Stadium,
Yeah.
Geet, you brought up to Michelle Smallman in the last segment her list of top 5 quarterbacks and how she got kind of beat up on her own unsportsmanlike show with Evan and Canty. I will tell you this, though, as we are now headed into that time of the year where, hey, listen, good thing we still got the World Cup to kind of keep us rolling. And yes, I know in the summer of Schwanz, while Sedano's out calling summer league games, we'll be a little less NBA intensive and a little bit more NFL. So I'm starting to think to myself about the storylines that I'm most interested in the NFL going into this season. And so much of it is around quarterbacks. And I'll just give you a couple of ideas here, Geet, and hear what you think. One of the storylines I'm starting to think about is the Steelers got Mike McCarthy as their head coach and somehow brought Aaron Rodgers back as their quarterback. Here we go. I think that is a disaster waiting to happen.
Also added Michael Pittman.
Okay, I'll go with that. Thank you.
Along with DK
Good job,
Metcalf.
Geeter.
Yeah,
See,
way to go.
he made his point, and he thought he had you. And then you got out and went, oh, really? Snap, snap.
A couple good receivers there. Gabby.
Well, here's my prediction for this. You ready?
I'm ready.
My prediction is that at some point during this season, Mike McCarthy benches Aaron Rodgers.
Ooh. Who's their backup right now? Is it Trubisky's?
They got young kids as backup
kids?
quarterbacks.
Who are they over there?
They got young guys. They drafted the kid Aller from Penn State last year. They got Lindsay. What was the kid's name from Ohio State that they got about a year ago? I think they still have Mason Rudolph on that roster.
Mason Rudolph. That's right.
So I just think that there's no way that works. So these are just little storylines that I'm following. I mentioned this to you the other day. The Cleveland quarterback situation. What is going to happen between, Sanders and Watson? Like, can Watson at least for 1 year earn some of the guaranteed $250 million? Or is Shedeur Sanders really going to become the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns? So I'm kind of thinking about that one a little bit. Atlanta. This is a little bit more personal. Michael Penix versus Tua. What's going to happen in that quarterback situation, even though I think Penix won't be ready to start the season. But what happens if Tua plays well?
Explain to the audience why it's personal if they're new to the show, or maybe Geeter doesn't know why
I
it's
would
personal.
love to know why that's personal.
So, Geeter, my best friend and my college roommate, who was a coach on the Rams staff last year, left the Rams to become the quarterback's coach of the Falcons this year. So that's one where, like, this year now I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan.
And you'll have inside scoop.
Yeah, well, 3 years ago I was a Browns fan when he was the coordinator there. 2 years ago I was a fan of the Patriots when he was a coordinator there. And then last year, of course, it just was great that he was with the Rams. And then, of course, Bergie's Raiders.
Yes, sir.
Kirk Cousins and Fernando Mendoza. Like, when will Mendoza play, or does he sit for a year and watch? So I don't know about you guys. These are just some of the storylines that I'm formulating as I'm starting to think about the NFL season. Berg, what's going to happen there?
So, I mean, I think it's going to be Kirk Cousins for 6 or 7 starts.
6, 7.
Oh,
thank you, Lindsay.
Yeah, right. So 6, and then Mendoza will come in. I think he's going to play at some point, but Kirk Cousins should go as long as he possibly can before Mendoza comes in, or save him for next year. But no matter what, he should eventually be the starting quarterback. But Kirk Cousins, let him have this schedule is so tough. Let him just kind of take the beating and save Mendoza.
Tom Brady's talked about this, by the way, and also has kind of put him in touch, with Peyton Manning. Because Tom Brady said, even I don't know what it's like to be the first overall pick and to have all those expectations. and pressure.
Don't look at my eyes.
He said that's what he admired most about Peyton was how he was able to kind of come in and go through the ups and downs and
go through a 2-14 season and then turn into who he was.
The picks, but how they, they're doing the whole Step Brothers things, right? Like Brendan and Dale with Kirk Cousins and let's go do karate in the garage and Francisco Mendoza. And I like that plan for you guys, Berg, to be honest with you. There is absolutely no reason to throw him out there on day one.
No
Let him learn. You've seen it work with Jalen Hurts, with Patrick Mahomes, with Aaron Rodgers, with Jordan Love. You've seen it work. This is
not going to be the year that the Raiders take over the AFC West. Eventually they will.
I know.
Next year's the year they take over the AFC West, Cap.
You tell them, Berg.
Not this year.
You tell them.
What do you guys think about people like, Kirk Morrison, speaking of curse, and all the other...
Sometimes football is easy.
No, it's simple. It's simple. Hang on.
Football sometimes can be simple.
But it's close. It's close. He thinks that he's so good. Fernando Mendoza is so good. He's so gifted. He's so ahead of his time, ahead of his age, that they're just going to start him right away because they can't not start him because that's how good he is. That's how impressive he's been.
Well, if that is really true and that is the case, then go ahead and start him and know that if he were to A, get hurt, or B, struggle terribly, you have a legitimate, real starting backup quarterback. I mean, he's a starting caliber quarterback who would then be your backup quarterback. So if Fernando Mendoza performs that well in camp and that well in the preseason, that your philosophy changes and you go, you know what? The schedule's tough. It's probably not going to be a very good year, but let's have him learn on the job. Because here's the thing. You can look at the New England Patriots and you can look at what they did in year one of Drake May. It took whatever it was, 8, 9, 10 games until they finally said, you know what, the season's over. Let's get this kid some experience. Well, the 6 or 8 games that he played in his rookie year led him into year 2. And in year 2, the Patriots, I would almost say somewhat miraculously, went to the Super Bowl. So if Fernando Mendoza is as good as being predicted, then go ahead and start him.
I mean, there's two schools of thought, right? If you're not going to be a very good team and you want to roll him out there to start, and let's just say, because I think he's going to be a great quarterback, let's just say he's terrible in the first few weeks. Do you have that patience? Does your fan base turn already? Or if you wait 3 or 4 games, maybe 6, 7 games, right?
7.
And then, you're 1-5, 2-4, Cousins not playing that well, maybe gets hurt. Then you go, people are excited about it. Right? And so there's two schools of thought, and both can work, by the way. You can start him and let him go through the ups and downs, and he'd be fine.
Yeah, all of them work. I just don't want him to get killed back there because that's the one thing. I know they did a little bit more to their offensive line, but the fact is, if he's getting sacked 6 times, 6, 7 times a game,
6, 7.
Then that's going to cause him to have issues moving forward. Look what happened to David Carr. He just got destroyed back there in Houston, and he was gone for the rest of his career for the most part. I don't want that. I want him to be on his feet. So if you think you can protect him, go ahead and let him start.
Well, wait.
If not, let him wait.
Wait, though. If that doesn't I feel like that doesn't make sense to me because in that scenario, you're saying you want Kirk Cousins to start at least the first half of the season. So if he's doing well, well, I was going to say, so if he's getting killed, then Fernando Mendoza is only going to get killed if you want him to start halfway through the season.
So then I'll let him start next year. I'm okay with him not even playing one snap except for a kneel down at the end of a game. Until next year.
But Berg, I think honestly, like I look at what the Patriots did with May, and year 1 you draft him, you train him, you sit him, you let him watch, you let him learn, and then when the season is not going anywhere, that's when you bring him in, you get him his experience, and you save him from the first half of all of those hits that you're talking about.
Yes.
So
Bergie.
I look at Drake May as the model.
Bergie, I had a lot of Genty stock last year. So I had to watch your team
still think he's
more
good.
than I wanted to. No, I think he's good too. But you are right. Your concerns are real. That line last year was tough to watch.
Right.
Yep.
One of the
It
worst
really
in
was.
football. And awful play calling.
I mean, well, Geno Smith didn't help it by throwing it at triple coverage consistently, but he was also under pressure consistently. So that's the only thing I don't want Mendoza to go through. I want him to be, if he's being protected back there, if you believe in the offensive line that you've created for him, start him right away. But if not, let Kirk Cousins take those hits.
Hey, Cappy, is your friend, I got to go back to this, is he upgrading jobs or is he the scapegoat?
No, he's upgrading jobs.
Okay.
He went from offensive coordinator of the Patriots, where they drafted Drake May, and he was part of that Gerard Mayo coaching staff that only lasted for 1 year, got fired, and then Sean McVay called him and said, hey, Coach, what's your game plan? What are you going to do following year? And he's like, well, I may actually sit out a year and take a year off. And he's like, no, come work for us. And he said, okay, you want me to come out and interview for the job? And Coach McVay said, no, you're hired right now, assuming you're taking the job. And so before you knew it, he was on that Rams coaching staff. But, he really needed to get back into the quarterback room because that's really his area of expertise. But I will just say this about the Rams, and this is what we teased at the bottom of the hour. There's a lot of steam picking up, or so it seems, on the notion that Aaron Donald is going to return to the Rams. And I say that there's steam picking up. Listen, maybe it's just social media stuff. There was a picture that was put out a couple days ago on Instagram of Aaron Donald with his Super Bowl ring and then a second Super Bowl ring. And the idea, or at least the buzz on social media was, look what's being put out there. He's constantly showing you his workout videos. There is this rumor that he's going to come back. There are these funny Photoshop pictures that you can do on ChatGPT, and now he's got 2 Super Bowl rings. But there is a sense out there, and it seems like the momentum is growing. Even Adam Schefter said that it's more likely than not that Aaron Donald will come back.
Here, you want me to play his clip, Cappy, of what Schefter said about it?
That would be fantastic.
Okay, here we go.
I don't know that they would have gone out and traded for Myles Garrett if they had gone out and won the Super Bowl last year. Maybe so, but that Zach Charbonnet play may have been the key to trading for Trent McDuffie, for trading for Myles Garrett, and now potentially bringing back Aaron Donald. And the idea here is Donald himself has floated that he could potentially return to Los Angeles. He's thinking about it. Training camp is getting closer next month. They'd have to come up with a plan for him to bring it back. But where else right now would Aaron Donald be more wanted, more celebrated, more respected than in the Rams locker room where Myles Garrett is already waiting for him? Again, no decision from Aaron Donald, and we'll see whether the two sides can get it done. But there seems to be a lot of momentum to the idea that this is certainly possible.
Yeah. I think, guys, listen, Geeter, let me throw it to you this way. You ready?
Yep.
I'm Aaron Donald, right? I'm 35 years old. I'm an instant, automatic, first ballot Hall of Famer. I've already got 1 Super Bowl ring, and frankly, I don't really have much to prove. But I've taken a little bit of time off. My body is completely healed. I'm feeling great. I'm still in terrific shape, all right? And I'm looking around at the rest of the sports world, Geeter, and I see LeBron James at 42, well, going to be 42, but at 41 years old, still performing at a top level. I see Serena Williams trying to make a comeback now in her career. Frankly, if I'm Aaron Donald and I'm watching the World Cup, I looked at Ronaldo at 40 years old, but forget about him. How about Messi at 39 years old? So if you're Aaron Donald and you're 35 and you left the NFL healthy and you've had a couple years off to get your body feeling really good again, why would you not consider coming back?
For me, Cappy, it would be a disappointment if he didn't at this point. If you're reading the tea leaves and you're getting excited about this upcoming season because of all the things you just said. And listen, I don't know Aaron Donald personally. I know DeMarco does. But what fire is still in there is the only question, right? Because he's in shape. You can still do it at 35. I'm sure he loves winning above all. And if he's still got the fire for that mental and physical toll that a season takes, then he's coming back. Because the possibility of playing on this Rams team with the Super Bowl again in L.A., where he won his first and only, right, against the Bengals, to have that opportunity to play with Myles Garrett, incredible. I'm all in on it, man. Like,
by the way,
at this point, I'm being honest. I think I'd be bummed if he didn't.
And I agree
think
with
a month
you.
ago, I didn't really, put much stock into it.
I think that you just made a really great point also, which is this. Hey, if this Super Bowl were in Phoenix, if this Super Bowl were in Miami, if it were in New Orleans, if it were in some other place, maybe you might have a little bit less interest in it. But if you're Aaron Donald, and as you point out, your only Super Bowl was won in SoFi Stadium, and you know that the Super Bowl is coming back to SoFi this year, and now you've got Myles Garrett, and you've got Matthew Stafford, who's just coming off of an MVP season, and the Rams were this close to winning a Super Bowl last year, but you and Myles Garrett and McDuffie, all the additions that they've made on the defensive side, could make the difference between last year's team that couldn't close defensively and this year's team that with these guys maybe can. Guys, I'm telling you right now, I think Aaron Donald's coming back.
I think he is too.
Now, do you think that he put the giant painting of himself in his home gym for purposes of the social media, or did he always have a giant painting of himself in his gym?
I don't know, man. That's kind of that gym is sort of what some players would call a dig me room. A dig me room.
But this isn't like just his jerseys and his awards and stuff. This is literally a painting of himself.
Right. So Lindsay, a dig me room is where you just dig on yourself so much that you got to have like your own merch all around.
Oh.
Now I can see.
Oh, I get it. Like, I dig me.
I dig me.
Okay, that's
right.
cool. You
Look
have
at
one
him
of those,
doing.
Cappy?
I don't have one, but I should get one. But now, like Sedano's got one. Sedano, when he does when he works from home, you can see all the pictures of himself.
But again, those are
people.
pictures of him with other people. It's not a painting of himself.
Gosh, I should get a painting of myself like
You
that.
should,
That looks
actually.
so good.
For your home studio that's right there, you should be, instead of the TVs, have pictures of you everywhere.
You know,
just you.
Or just have a painting. Again, the pictures with other people, that's not what I'm saying. Have like a painting of yourself.
Okay.
Like an Andy Warhol type painting behind you of like young Cap.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, we don't know the story behind the painting because maybe it's got like special meaning to him.
No,
Maybe
it
it
could,
was like
yeah.
a friend or something like that, or he had it commissioned, like his wife got it for him.
No,
or
it's
something.
beautiful. I'm not knocking the painting. I'm just wondering if he did it for social media purposes or it's always been in there.
I think
all.
we're lying to ourselves if we say we didn't want a little dig me.
Didn't A-Rod
I
have
mean-
one when he was like a half horse, half man?
What?
Yeah, but A-Rod's,
Yeah, it's like a rumor.
A-Rod's an absolute weirdo.
Well, it is a
seriously,
summer
it's a rumor.
response. I
Yeah.
mean, you know.
Like he was like a minotaur or something.
Hey, so
what?
Like, look it up. Look it up.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Googling
A-Rod's
now.
a weirdo. But hey, one time I dated a girl one time that had pictures on her wall. It was just of her.
That's a little weird.
Is that a red, is that
see,
a red
I think
flag?
that's weird. Like, this is in his workout room where he has done all the work to get to where he was. So you can have, like, you know, pictures and you should have all that stuff, right? Trophies, medals. Like, if you're an actor, I'm sure you have Academy Awards if you're that kind of person, right? You got to have it somewhere, right? Like pictures with presidents. I remember being over at
painting
Vince
of
Scully's
yourself
house.
is different.
Yeah.
I understand awards. In my office, I have pictures of me with other people.
Yeah.
I don't have a picture of just myself or a painting of myself. That's
right,
all
but
I'm
the
saying.
painting, but the painting of himself is, maybe that's a reminder of this is who I was, and this is what I built when I was in this room. Now, by the way, this A-Rod picture that Funchy brought up, we're looking at it on YouTube right now. that is a young A-Rod, and that is a bizarre picture.
He's hairless in that one.
He denies it, by the way, but we know A-Rod.
He denies
That's real.
what?
What is the picture again? That he has this.
Look at YouTube.
He's a minotaur.
Or a
Half
griffin?
horse, half
What is
man.
it?
Minotaur.
Oh, Minotaur, yeah.
Griffin is a bird.
Yeah, I know. But it's a half and half, isn't it?
Yep.
I mean, listen, sometimes you just want a half and half.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. That is quite the picture. I've never
That
seen this
painting
before.
has meaning in his life. That's why it's there.
Oh, yeah?
100%.
Okay.
That painting is before he took steroids.
That's why J-Lo left.
It was smaller.
Yeah, it was much smaller. 826, allegedly. Oh, no,
Come
he
back,
admitted it.
Aaron Donald.
He
Come
admitted
back.
it. He admitted it, so it's fine. 826, good morning. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show. Don't forget, it's a Tuna Fish Thursday. We got our Tuna Fish from 7-Eleven that we're going to have in the digital hour after 9 o'clock. By the way, speaking of 7-Eleven, I want to give a shout-out to this fine gentleman, Andrew Torres. Andrew's from the city of Hacienda Heights, but he's working along with his fellows at Local 12. They're working at OC Vibe right now. And I was at the 7-Eleven, the brand new one on Ball Road, which is about 5 minutes from OC Vibe, and I was getting gas. And a gentleman comes up to me, and he goes, "Hey, are you Chris Morales?" I go, and I thought, "Oh crap, this guy's
Yeah, I'm
about
in
to
trouble.
stab me. He's going to shake me."
Right.
And he
Two in the
kind of, you
chest.
could tell I was on guard. He goes, "I'm just a big fan of you and Sedano and Cap and the whole show and Gregory Arthur Bergman." He didn't mention you, Geeter, but he said, "Andrew Torres from Hacienda Heights, love the show. You guys get me through the day. I'm part of Local 12. We're working at OC Vibe down the street." So big shout out to Andrew Torres and the whole his whole crew listening today.
Yeah, shout out to those guys. That's quite a project they're building there, too, by the way.
It's amazing.
Incredible.
It is incredible. Hey, let me talk to everybody for a second here about the medical emergency kit. Now, Geeter, your daughter has gone off to USC, correct?
Yes, correct.
I know she's a top-level athlete, and she's got access to the training room, but you got a family at home, and you got another daughter, and she's going to go to school, and she's going to be around other kids, and they're going to bring things home. And that's why you got to have one of these medical emergency kits, because inside you have all the prescription medication that you might need. So let's just say, you get an ear infection or a UTI or some kind of a chest cold. All the medications that you would need are already here. So now you don't have to call the doctor. You don't have to go to the urgent care. You don't have to stand in line at the pharmacy. You don't have to pay the copays. Everything is already here. And you say, okay, well, what medication do I take? I don't have a doctor telling me what to do. Here's what you do. You go to your guidebook, and the symptoms are here, and then you describe the symptoms, or the guidebook, you can match your symptoms, and then you're going to find out this is the medication that I should be taking. And I need to get on this medication as quickly as possible so that I can get better, because summer colds have a tendency to linger for a long time. And just, oh, by the way, if you don't have the confidence, like I've read it in the book, but I'm not really sure, I think I want to talk to somebody, there are telehealth professionals, doctors, waiting to take your call should you need that. So here's what you do. Every family should have one, especially during the summertime. You need your medical emergency kit. You go to urgentcarekit.com/710. urgentcarekit.com/710. Use our promo code 710 and you're saving $45. Don't procrastinate, because what's going to happen is you're going to get sick and you go, why didn't I do that? And then you're going to be sick for a longer period of time when you could start your meds right away. urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code 710. Save $45.
Thank you, Cappy. We approach 8:30 on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. When we return in 3 minutes, we've got Landon Donovan sound that Geeter and Cappy want to respond to. How about that? ... That's next.
Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA sports talk.
Lyrically, I think it's incredible. It's, yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
Makes perfect sense to me.
I want to I want to I want to really, really want to zigzag off.
Mason and Ireland, weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Is there any better match than soccer and pizza? Our friends at Pizza Hut have 2 winning deals all summer long. Need a quick carry-out before kickoff? Grab a large, 1-topping pizza for just $9.99. Want more toppings or delivery? Get a large, 3-topping pizza for only $12.99, available for delivery or carry-out. So whether you're watching every minute or just tuning in for the big moments, Pizza Hut is the winning move this summer of soccer. Order today on the Pizza Hut app or go to pizzahut.com.
Hey, LA, it's Bethel Duran, and let me tell you about the summer deals that are sizzling right now at Northridge and Wonders Toyota. How about a brand new 2026 Tacoma for just $259 a month for 36 months plus tax? $259 for a brand new Toyota Tacoma? It's got to be Northridge and Wonders Toyota.
Lease based on 2026 Tacoma model 7146. Total SRP $39,199. Lease and purchase amount of $29,007. $49.99 due at signing, includes first month's payment and $750 acquisition fee. Security deposit may be required on approved credit. Tax, title, license are extra. Excludes dealer dock fee of $80. Offer ends 7/31/2026.
8:31 in the morning. You hear Beto there. He's going to join us tomorrow morning at Hollywood Park Casino. We'll be live there from 7 to 10 a.m. Come on out. Press the flesh with us as we get ready for World Cup soccer at SoFi. Meanwhile, then Saturday, ESPN LA Summer of Soccer keeps rolling, and it's going to the city of Culver City. We'll be there 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Veterans Memorial Park. I'm going to be out there, too. Press of the flesh in the CC, Culver City. At Veterans Memorial Park, a free family field day, fun activities, and a watch party featuring the quarterfinal between Norway and England. Going to be huge. Visit culvercity.org for details. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We're back in 90 seconds from right now.
Get as loud as you can for Monster Jam!
The one and only Monster Jam. Packed with stunts, smiles, and jaw-dropping skills. See the world's best drivers tear up the dirt in your favorite Monster Jam trucks. Like Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, Sparkle Smash, and more. Only at Monster Jam. Coming to Crypto.com Arena July 17th through 19th. Brought to you by BKD Tires and O'Reilly Auto Parts. Visit monsterjam.com today.
First of all, watch your tone.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. You push yourself in everything you do, scanning headlines for insights, keeping an eye on the market. Robinhood puts you in control of your money, all on one platform. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Again, that's Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move.
In sports, the tape never tells the whole story. Hiring is no different. AI can make candidates look like an MVP on paper, so knowing the person and the skills behind the resume matters. That's where Robert Half changes the game. Our recruiters combine their expertise with award-winning AI to evaluate skills and fit quickly. Learn how we can find you specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, and more. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show, weekdays at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
It's finally arrived. The summer of Schwanz on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
And now, let's conjugate the word schwanz.
At 8:33, good morning.
Let's conjugate.
How did you think of that, by the way?
I didn't think of that. They did that on their own.
Really?
Yeah. I
Well,
told
they
you it
were
was a bunch of
probably like,
ad-libs.
yeah, they're probably like, what the hell is schwanz? Let's conjugate that mofo.
On this day in 1988, the Smashing Pumpkins were formed. Now, I was never a big Smashing Pumpkins guy.
Yeah, but.
And then a few years ago, producer Lindsay Baseball, myself, the great Parker Bell, who used to be with us, he's moved on to bigger and better things. We love PB. We all saw the Smashing Pumpkins at Yamava Theater at Yamava Resort and Casino. An incredible venue, and the Smashing Pumpkins were incredible. And now I'm a huge fan, Jack. Speaking of the Yamava Theater, coming up Sunday, July 19th, as Yamava gets ready to celebrate their 40th anniversary, I can't wait for Eric Church, the great Eric Church, going to bring the house down at Yamava Theater. My plan is for Stephanie and I to be there at Yamava Resort and Casino. I just got to figure out how I'm going to do the show on Monday.
Take the day off.
I don't think I'm going to because it's the summer of Schwanz.
Yeah,
and I got other days off coming. I got like a week in August. Got a few days, but maybe I will take the day off. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Me too. I may be recovering that Monday because Thursday's my big opening day party down at Del Mar.
Speaking of Schwanz.
And then Friday we're doing the live broadcast from the opening day at Del Mar. Beto's coming down for that. And then, there's the after parties. Listen, by Monday I'm going to be wiped. So
Eric Church, have you ever seen, you know who Eric Church is, right?
Of course.
Not
no,
really.
I'm talking about Geeter. Now, you
Not really.
Never seen live.
Incredible. Because he's very Springsteen-esque. That's why he did the song Springsteen. He will do 3 hours just like Springsteen.
I love that.
He's amazing. They call him the Chief. And he used to have he has a song that I used to really resonate with, Jack Daniels. I resonate with it a little less now. But he'll bring out, the crowd will throw little Jack Daniels bottles. And he'll he'll down a few for the crowd and everybody gets excited. He's amazing. His entire band is incredible.
They call him the Chief?
That's what his first album was called, The Chief.
Okay, and they call Bruce Springsteen the Boss.
The Boss.
Well, they're about 70 or 40 years apart, but
right.
But it's
But
like
I
a
like
pun.
calling people chief, by the way. Like, some people you call them dude or guy or man or whatever. I do like calling a guy chief. Like, what's up, chief? How you doing?
now that you say
that
that,
just signal you don't know his name?
Well, I never realized that, but yeah, Springsteen's the boss. Maybe that's why he called himself the Chief.
Yeah.
Right.
I never thought of that. Look at you, Funchy.
Boy, Funchy.
Not only do you bring in tuna fish on a Thursday, you also make us think.
Yeah.
I
Deep
love
think.
you. Even though
Deep
Bergie
thoughts.
didn't like you for a long time, I think he's come around.
I think
No one does like
Funchy
me.
did not like me for a long time.
Oh, really? You didn't like Bergie?
Yeah, I didn't like anyone here.
You liked me at least.
Anyone in this panel, except for Geeter.
This is awesome.
Yeah. See that, Geet?
This is real talk today.
It
Oh, yeah,
is.
no.
It's the
Funchy's-
summer of Schwanz.
Yeah, exactly.
It's freedom.
Yeah, freedom.
Yeah, freedom. It's
The
exactly
Walk around.
summer of
Walk
schwanz.
around, hanging out.
So
Yeah.
what was it? What was it about us that you didn't like, Funchy?
Let's get into this.
A lot of things.
Before we get to Landon Donovan, yeah, come on, Funch.
Yeah, right. Put you right on the spot there, buddy.
Yeah, Funch, what is it?
Jeez, I mean,
Just tell him the truth, Funch.
so
Just say it. You know what it is. I know what it is. Just say it.
just
It's the white shadow thing. Just say it.
all of you guys have like a punchable face. That's what.
A punchable face.
That's a bit. All of you guys, just a punchable face.
Oh, just look at your
Sometimes.
face and think,
You know
what a
what?
punchable face that
Sometimes
is.
you need to get punched in the face.
That's it.
That's it.
There
That's
you go.
really it.
You're coming around to this song, though.
I am. I really
Yeah.
am.
Lakers
This is
Talk is a
Geeter's
great
theme
idea
song.
to have this on Lakers Talk. Love that.
Well, Geet, let's let me say
They
something.
tackled so many issues in White Shadow. Sorry. All right, go ahead,
No,
Cap.
that's all right. So I don't know about the rest of you guys. I was a little bit lost yesterday because there was no World Cup games. So for everybody in our YouTube chat that questioned my World Cup loyalty and love of the event and thought that I was only Team USA, I'm looking around yesterday going, come on, man, give me a World Cup game. Nothing. Today, 1 o'clock, France and Morocco. And then tomorrow, when we're at Hollywood Park Casino, we're getting everybody ready for noon kickoff between Spain and Belgium. But, Geet, one of the things that I'm really loving about this World Cup in the aftermath of the U.S. being knocked out is that there seems to be, outside of just the soccer world, there seems to be this anger towards Christian Pulisic. And it's coming from inside the soccer world. But if you're a sports fan who kind of got caught up in Team USA, and if you were like me and you're like, you got to believe, and why not us, U.S., those two little letters, us, they're powerful, man. If you were like me and you really got into Team USA and you really believed that you could get past Belgium and you started to think, we could win this thing. Let's get greedy. Let's go win this thing. And then it all came thud down. But I'm hearing guys, especially from inside the soccer world, Landon Donovan, Landon and I've been buddies for 10 years, and I love Landon. I texted with him yesterday about this whole thing that we're about to listen to. Landon Donovan was, prior to Christian Pulisic, he was the face of American soccer. He was considered the best player that the U.S. had produced. And now, as a commentator on Fox and as a podcaster, Geeter, Landon Donovan going off on Christian Pulisic. Have you heard this?
Yes. It is so good. Are we going to listen now?
Yeah, you guys ready to hear this? This is Landon
Christian,
Donovan.
You probably don't listen. This is an opportunity to help and to change your life forever. One of the biggest problems, I speak to people who are at U.S. Soccer. I speak to his sponsors. I speak to his teammates. I speak to the staff and the coaches. People are fed up with the way things are handled around him. And it's not necessarily him, but it's his agents, his family, his hangers-on, the people are influencing. People are fed up with it. They treat people poorly. They do things poorly. It's always a no. Whenever you want to ask, can we do an interview? It's always a no. You can't get near him. He doesn't say hi to the commentators who do all the games all the time when they walk by. All the other guys come over and shake hands and say hello. There's just this sense about him that, like, you can't get near him. It's too big. And I actually don't think it's from him. I think it's from the people around him. They need to stop. And he needs to man up and have a conversation with them and say, look, guys, this is not helping. On media, I did too. I said a lot of dumb shit.
So
that's good
Geeter,
stuff,
when you have Landon Donovan, who, again, prior to Christian Pulisic, he was the face of American soccer. It doesn't matter how long Landon has been retired from playing. But when you think about some of the biggest goals in the history of U.S. soccer in the World Cup, I think back to, I believe it was 2006, when Landon scored that rebound goal in the World Cup, and the whole country went nuts. People love Landon Donovan. Yeah. And for Landon Donovan, you don't hear a lot of NFL guys that are former NFL players just crushing current NFL stars. Landon Donovan is giving you his honesty, which is, I talk to all these people, and they all report that Christian Pulisic and his whole crew think that he's bigger than U.S. soccer, better than all of the other players. And if you look at, his international career, he's not making, Ronaldo money or Messi kind of money. So I don't understand. Landon's telling it to us. I don't understand why Christian Pulisic thinks that he's LeBron James.
I got to be honest with you, Cap. So, okay, I worked with Landon for a couple years. We used to cover the LA Galaxy at Spectrum. And I was like, the analyst in Best in Show, R.I.P., one who passed away. It was always in all those movies.
What was his name? What was that? Man. What was
Phil's
his
dad
name?
In Modern Family.
Yeah.
So I was clueless, right? But I was just the host, so I had to, figure out a way. I learned a ton from guys like Landon Donovan, right? And I don't pretend to know a lot about the beautiful game. But we do know sports. And Landon comes from a place of experience, right? Like, he lived it. And he knows what it's like to be that guy, to be the face of soccer. Taylor Twellman spoke on this as well. So did Carly Lloyd. I mean, Carly Lloyd is one of the GOATs. And she said, rest when you retire, right? Twellman talked about Pulisic, not wanting to be that guy, right? Like being great in a third or fourth role, but not wanting to shoulder it. And here's the deal. Landon is talking about even more than that. He's talking about how you are supposed to act in these situations. And listen, it's a good thing, right? Like, eyeballs are on this team. Isn't this what we've wanted, Cappy? We want this team to be at the forefront. We want America to get better. We want to compete on the big stage. Well, here it is. So in every other sport, Cap, when you're that A, right? When you're LeBron, when you're Kobe, when you're MJ, or you're the A on your NBA team, or you're the quarterback, right? Like Mendoza's going to be. Like, you have to shoulder it. You are the guy. You're the face. So when you get your ass kicked by Belgium in embarrassing fashion,
and you play like crap,
and that's what
and you're hurt
casual
again.
fans or diehard fans. That's what we're most upset about, right? Like getting punched in the mouth and in the face in the first 30 seconds, in the first 11 minutes of that match, and not responding. Trudell's talked about it at length. Like, go out there and leave it all on the field. As Landon Donovan said later in that same sound, like, you would have had to drag me off the field. He said, I would have punched the trainer in the face. I'm not leaving this game.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we want to see, because maybe we are ready to take that next step. But if our A and our number one guy in the face of soccer, by the way, whether you want it or not, if you're not on board with that, then it's tough to get behind you. So yeah, this criticism is okay, and he can grow from it. That's what Landon was saying. Like, it's okay, man. Like, everyone has failed.
Well, what Landon really said, and Bergie, I want to hear what you think, but what Landon said is when he, in 2002, Landon had a really bad World Cup. This is him talking, not me. And he said, it was so bad, and I faced so much hatred and criticism. And he also mentioned, he goes, this is pre-Twitter. This is pre-Instagram. This is pre-social media. He's like, I faced so much criticism. It messed me up so bad mentally. He was seeking therapy because the criticism was so angry at him. And he was saying to Pulisic yesterday, he goes, if you're listening, I'm here to tell you, you can actually grow as a player and as a person from all of this. But if you've got this attitude of I'm bigger and I'm better and you're not performing and you're constantly leaving matches hurt and you didn't want to play leading up because you needed to rest your body, and then what happens is in the first match right away you're hurt again, it's just this guy, Christian Pulisic, has been force-fed on us as the new face of American soccer. Some people say he's the best player that America has ever produced, and if you had never watched him play and all you knew was this World Cup, you're like, what are you people talking about?
Because he's the player.
Yeah, go ahead. Real fast, just to add some context to all this, just because it just broke from ESPN and The Athletic about 8 to 10 minutes ago.
Oh,
U.S. men's national team and AC Milan attacker Christian Pulisic sustained a bone bruise and microfracture in his lower leg against Belgium and will be sidelined for several weeks. So he is hurt.
Well,
so when he left, and not that I disagree with everything that Landon Donovan said, there is the context of that he did hurt himself and has a microfracture in his leg.
He broke his leg.
Bergie, we'll talk to Dr. Clapper about it and find out what he thinks, what he can tell us. But I will tell you this, that when he went to kick that ball in the game against Belgium at 100 miles an hour full speed, and he came down and his foot kicked the Belgian defender, and it stopped, I went, that guy's going to need knee surgery immediately because that guy really got hurt, and he limped the rest of the way. But I guess Landon's point,
yeah, for sure he got hurt. I don't think it was.
And other insider soccer guys who their point is, dude, it doesn't even matter. This is the World Cup. This is the biggest match of your life. You got to fight to stay on the field. And I guess their point is to him is he always seems to be hurt, and that's the problem.
8:46 on a Thursday. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We've got Dr. Clapper in the digital hour coming up at 9 o'clock. We'll also eat that tuna fish sandwich from 7-Eleven. All of that plus the Lindsay segment, and Funch will give us our YouTube recap. But right now, you know where they're celebrating the Summer of Schwanz?
Tell me.
The Summer of Schwanz.
They're excited about it at my place, George Chevrolet, in the city of Bellflower, 91 Freeway, Lakewood exit. Bellflower's party pal, a man who understands the Schwanz, the great John Good. He'll take care of you on the Summer of Schwanz by getting you in a brand new Chevrolet. Whether you want the Equinox, you want a Tahoe, you want the Silverado 1500, or you're like Cappy and Geeter, midlife crisis time, and you want a Corvette, vroom, vroom. Go see George Chevrolet, GeorgeChevy.com. John Good, his guy Kevin Rivas, they're celebrating the Summer of Schwanz by taking care of you. 7-time dealer of the year. That Schwanz can go 7 times over there. Bam, 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 bam. George Chevrolet, 91 Freeway, Lakewood exit, the city of Bellflower. Go see John Good, Kevin Rivas, and say, hey, sucker, I hear it's the Summer of Schwanz, and I need a new Chevrolet for summer. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We're back in 3 minutes from right now.
It's the Summer of Schwanz on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hey, it's Mason. The next best thing to being at the 2026 FIFA World Cup is watching it at Cosm. Experience every match inside the massive 87-foot LED dome in shared reality. You will feel like you're right there on the pitch with the world's biggest stars. Plus, catch all the action in the Cosm Hall with great food and drinks. FIFA World Cup tickets will not last, so book right now at cosm.com/FIFA. I will see all you guys
us for the World Cup at Cosm.
Hey guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your bed sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
ESPN LA fans, join us Friday, July 10th at Hollywood Park Casino for the Kickin' It at the Park tailgate party as we broadcast live with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Come tailgate for the quarterfinal and unforgettable final World Cup game at SoFi. Cheer on your team and enjoy HBC's new outdoor bar. Hollywood Park Casino, the only spot where you can park, party, and play 24/7 is LA's hottest card room, and it just got hotter during the epic Summer of Soccer. Friday, July 10th at Hollywood Park Casino. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow us at PlayHBC. Must be 21 plus to enter.
In my world, you're always sorting through information, trying to find what matters most fast. Well, if you're hiring, you can now review all these resumes and applications faster thanks to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter has a new feature that instantly shows you the most interested, qualified candidates first. ZipRecruiter's matching technology finds qualified candidates quickly. And with ZipRecruiter's new feature, qualified candidates show up at the top of your list. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/sports. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Progressive knows you think the grass is always greener. Like maybe you ride a motorcycle. But today, it's raining. So you wish you had an RV, but if you did, you'd have to listen to some guy parked next to you at a campsite plays acoustic guitar. Now, before you start wishing you had a boat, remember, your brother-in-law would invite himself every weekend.
Permission to come aboard, Captain?
But one thing that is greener is the money you could save when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
It's time for the Wild Fork Foods Yacht Rock Song of the Morning.
It's time for the Wild Fork Foods Yacht Rock Song of the Morning on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Wild Fork, your neighborhood meat and seafood market.
Now, he's put on his captain's hat.
I am the captain. This is the captain's table. The captain sits at the captain's table.
Captain Condiment has the Yacht Rock all queued up.
Now.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show, 8:51 on a Thursday, a tuna fish Thursday. I hit the wrong song. This is the song I wanted to hit. Because it is the Summer of Schwanz. And what better song?
The Summer of Schwanz.
Than Magnet and Seal. A Yacht Rock classic here.
Yep.
You know, Sedano doesn't like Yacht Rock.
Yeah, I learned that yesterday.
I know.
Surprised me a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like into what's his favorite band?
Well, no, he loves the heck is his favorite band?
Oh God, I can't believe
Why can't I think of it? I want to say Dishwalla.
Depeche Mode.
Depeche Mode. Yeah.
Depeche Mode. That's right.
Is he like an Aha kind of guy, and Depeche Mode and Gaga, those kind of bands?
I think so. I think he's also really into like EDM.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, so I love Yacht Rock. I search on my radio. I search like on Sirius. I'm like, where's the Yacht Rock channel? I love Yacht Rock.
Yacht Rock Radio.
And
we're
friends
friends
with
with
an EDM guy. That's amazing.
Well, he'll always tell you he is, but I don't know.
You guys get that boat one day.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
you guys
definitely
like
getting
boats,
that
like
boat.
Lake Life. That's kind of where the Yacht Rock. I mean, that's when it's great. When it's summer day and you're having freedom.
That is true.
We're taking your boat,
Drinking a
Armin.
coldie.
It's a Cosm Ticket Thursday in addition to a Tuna Fish Thursday. Caller number 7 right now, 877-710-ESPN. You win a 4-pack of GA tickets to experience the Spain-Belgium quarterfinal at Cosm on Friday, July 10th. Watch one of the world's biggest sporting events like never before on Cosm's massive immersive displays. For more information and tickets, visit Cosm.com, only with ESPN LA. Caller number 7 right now, 877-710-ESPN, and you win on a Cosm Ticket Thursday. 5550 is our out, so we got about 3 minutes here, Geeter. Actually, 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So don't get crazy with like, oh, you know what? Let me work in a long story here.
No, that's why I didn't ask Wendy a question yesterday. I played it perfectly.
Yeah, you did.
I did, Cappy.
And by the way, there's an outrage going on in this studio right now.
Oh, no. What happened?
So you guys didn't hear Bergie, apparently.
No,
When
I
he told
heard him.
you- well, then why didn't you stop?
Because we were in the middle of it.
So then he stepped on you,
yeah,
and I didn't hear him do it. I didn't realize it was breaking news. So we didn't hear the breaking news sounder.
Yeah.
So then he comes in here yelling at all of us, and I'm like, hey, man, I didn't hear you.
No,
Lindsay
what
didn't
he
hear
said-
you. But now I find out he was telling you and Geeter.
Yeah, I heard him. But here's what
So
he
why
said to me.
didn't you stop?
Because he said to me, he goes, let me add some context. That's what he said to me.
Oh, Bergie, that's on you. Why didn't you say I got breaking news?
So
because it was
let me.
it was context to what they were talking about. So I just wanted that.
Yeah, but
quick
these
thing.
guys are idiots. You gotta lead them to water.
I just know I made a mistake, and you own up to it.
Yeah,
like I didn't know.
Well, I heard Bergie say, hey, let me add some context. Geeter was finishing his thought.
I think that's
picked
why
it
I was
up.
like deep in my.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I said it in Cappy's ear to let him know, hey, let
Cappy,
me
this
jump
is all
in.
your fault.
Yeah, so it's on me. It's on me.
So why do you think why don't you let Bergie in?
Oh, I did. In fact, I said, Bergie, I want to hear what you think in just 1 second. That's what I said, because I was kind of letting him know I'm going to finish this thought and come right to
but
you.
I jumped on top of you because I was
When
expecting
Bergie
to go
says
in.
he wants to
jump
go,
on me anytime
when
you want.
When he says he's in, you stop. When Bergie
really?
gets in here, you stop.
Okay,
That
Bergie,
is
do it. Try it
rule-
again.
Rule number one of the Greg Bergman School of Content.
Oh, that's rule number
And him
one?
and I just shared chopsticks the other day, and I got annoyed because he's yelling at me like, hey, I wanted to get in, but I don't like getting annoyed at Bergie. I yell at enough people around here.
Berg, why don't you just play
So
the
I was trying to
breaking
take
news
that away.
thing?
I was trying to take that away from you, Chris. I was trying to take it so when you get annoyed, it allows me to be annoyed. See, we can tag team sometimes.
Yeah.
I want to tag team Geeter.
back again.
We're going to tag team
Let's
Geeter
begin.
later.
Yeah,
Sometimes
you
both can be a bad guy, good guy. It's great.
What?
Get it, Berg. Hey, by the way, last night I did have some sushi, and I was looking down at my table, and I saw my chopsticks, and I was like, should I take a picture of my chopsticks and ask if anybody wants to borrow them?
Exactly right. Chopsticks are made out of wood and the morning wood. Thanks to Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Summer's here before your next barbecue or family gathering. Upgrade those old floors, sucker, with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Visit HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net or the showroom next to the Commerce Casino. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. No games, no gimmicks, no sale beats wholesale. The 9 a.m. digital hour coming up. The Eisen Show. Terrestrially, we continue with Dr. Robert Clapper. And the 8 a.m. hour always made possible by Fix My DUI. Life can change in a moment. They'll take care of you at Fix My DUI. They've got you covered. FixMyDUI.org or call today for a free consultation. 888-607-7077 or FixMyDUI.org.
ESPN LA may sound one way on AM.
But you know where it sounds best?
You guessed it, crystal clear digital audio.
Crystal clear digital audio on the all-new ESPN LA app.
Just search ESPN LA wherever you get your apps.
And you can always watch LA's mega sports station live or on demand on our YouTube channel at ESPN Los Angeles.
Think premium meat has to come with a premium price? Not at Wild Fork Foods. Get Brazilian beef tenderloin for only $10 a pound. Yes, $10 a pound. And Atlantic salmon portions for just $9.98 a pound. That's steakhouse and seafood house quality at home. Everything is blast frozen to lock in flavor and nutrients. Shop one of their 11 locations or order online for same-day delivery. Find your local SoCal store at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork Foods. Quality meat, wild prices.
DraftKings is live in all 50 states. That means us, California. Win or go home. That's it. That's the World Cup knockout round. And DraftKings has you covered for every single match. The DraftKings app is now live in California, so whether you're catching the early kickoff, before work, the late match at the bar, you're in on every single minute, every match, every moment, all in one app. Right here in California, the world's biggest stage is in the palm of your hand. And new DraftKings customers, sign up with code LA710, spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards over 21 days. That's code LA710 in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click-to-claim issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends July 19th. Terms, dkng.co/predictions promo.
Hi, folks, it's Oral Hershiser, and I couldn't be prouder or more excited to introduce the new Oral Hershiser Chevrolet here in beautiful Chino. Chevrolet has been a part of America's story for over 100 years, built on grit, reliability, and doing things the right way. And that's exactly how we are going to earn your business at Oral Hershiser Chevrolet. So come on in, say hello, and let us earn your trust. Oral Hershiser Chevrolet, Bulldog tough, Chevy strong.
Basketball never sleeps, and neither does ESPN LA. The stars of tomorrow are headed to Vegas for NBA Summer League, and we are there. ESPN Los Angeles will be bringing you all the latest headlines, storylines, and more. From matchups and breakout performances to expert analysis from the voices you trust, we've got you covered. Coverage of the 2026 NBA Summer League on ESPN Los Angeles is presented by Globe Life, official life insurance of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. It's the summer of schwanz.
I think we're going to have the big voice guy cut real promos. I just got to phonetically spell out schwanz for him. The summer of schwanz.
Can you get on the phone with him and actually say the words?
Just say it to him,
Yeah, I'll record it.
I think just for the fun of it, though, if you just send it to him, SCHVANZ, just to see what he comes up with on his own.
And then we'll
see if he goes schwanz.
And then the female voice, Dawn, that's his wife, will go, schwanz.
Finally arrived, the summer of schwanz.
It's the summer of schwanz.
Can you get all three? Like, get the 2 cutlers and get Mario.
Hey, it's me, Mario.
Yeah.
It's the summer of schwanz.
You thought it was about the
LAFC
World
is
Cup.
back on July 17th.
Yeah, but it's all about the schwanz. It's schwanz night at LAFC.
It's the summer of schwanz on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Get your commemorative schwanz bobblehead.
I don't think anybody wants the schwanz bobblehead.
Do you want a black and gold?
Yeah, I don't think that's what they want, Kevin.
The summer of schwanz on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
A little sabor.
Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the güero on the radio.
Giant Mexican, horn section. And
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
Give me a freaking break.
I'm reacting to Art Bell.
Yeah.
Midnight in the desert. I'm Art Bell.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to
Bit boy.
Right now.
Monstrous.
Beto, I don't want to eat that. We did it, Dad. We did it.
You were riding high on the stinger last time.
Oh, big time.
Right, that's right. Of course we were.
So, mongrels, stay tuned.
What are you talking about? Just saying it. Cool Whip. You put Cool Whip on pie.
The summer of schwanz.
Yeah.
9:02, good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on this July 9th, 2026. Yes, the summer of schwanz has begun. Freedom is here. That just means that Sedano's off for a little while. We have been celebrating, and Cappy's been out of control. But by the way, in the YouTube chat, Funchy made me laugh out loud. He usually does. But this guy, Jacob Lee, or Jacob G, I don't know. He says, hey, can you guys stop making money? Because he's annoyed that we monetize the YouTube's live stream.
Right. Right.
We get we already get commercials on your live stream. You mean the audio commercials? You're right.
Mm-hmm.
And then YouTube is giving us commercials. You're right, because then YouTube wants to make money.
Mm-hmm.
So just get YouTube Premium. And then
You could do that.
Funchy just comments underneath, yeah, we like making money.
Yeah, like,
Jack, I mean, who
what
doesn't?
what a terrible person you are. How dare you make money?
I believe it's called business.
Right. It's called a for-profit business. Now, a not-for-profit business, that's a whole different world. Or a non-profit, for that matter. This is a for-profit.
Evan Krieger on the app, on the YouTube chat, where is the Schwanz tile on the app?
That's a good question.
I don't know if they'll like that.
No, we're not going to have Brandworks make that for us.
That's a different app. That's a different app.
Oh, I just would love to see the tile of Schwanz.
I'm going to lay out here. Just kind of let it go.
No, it's the YouTube hour. In
Yeah,
fact,
you're good now.
Actually,
Bad boy Geeter can come back.
Dr. Robert Clapper's going to join us in just a few moments for his weekly visit.
Wow.
You should bring it back and make him uncomfortable like you did a few weeks ago.
Right.
Yeah, about the third.
Yep,
The third
testy.
testicle, yeah.
Yeah,
I almost
third
called
testy.
it something else, and I stopped.
What were you gonna say?
Third nut.
Yeah, nuts fine.
It's actually not great.
No, it's okay. I mean, nuts.
You asked me.
But I don't understand.
fine.
Like, how do you not know that? Like, couldn't you say like the third walnut? Then it would be double entendre.
Oh, yeah, we talked about this yesterday.
I say go locker room on Skeet. I say go full locker room. Forget about double entendre. Go full locker room. Just say nuts.
Cappy, as Morales famously said earlier, the list is growing. The
Yeah.
list is.
Yeah, but
And I'm proud of you.
So I just pulled a Cappy in the break.
Yeah, what'd you do?
I went deep into Geeter's business.
Uh-oh, what'd you do?
Well, I just was asking him, like,
in front of Funchy too.
Yeah, Funchy's fine.
He didn't care.
I trust Funchy.
We all have punchable faces. He could care less.
Yeah, White Shadow.
No, I just wanted to dig in.
Yeah.
A little bit about like his deal at Spectrum, how much he makes. Is his house paid off?
No.
How many times a week do he and his wife do it? I mean,
I didn't ask you that.
No,
Well-
we didn't get into the summer Schwantz, but we were talking more just work life.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to know
Regional
what year he
sports. I've
bought.
been in regional sports last
Because see, like
15
what
years.
year you bought in that area in the South Bay is important.
Yeah, it tells you how much you paid back then.
Right.
How much you got now.
Yeah, we've made some mistakes along the way. Real estate wise, we all have.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
have.
It's hard to get back in.
Oh, it's so
when you
hard.
sell.
Yep.
Yeah, it's especially hard
We'll
for
talk
Cappy
about it
because he
later.
lost it all.
Oh, Geeter, I lost it all, man.
Dude, man.
When I got divorced, I had a house that I had bought. I bought this house in 2002, and in the 90s, Geeter, I worked for a company called Sportsline.com, and then it became CBSSportsline.com, and then the company went public, and then Geeter. When the company went public during the .com boom in the 90s, the stock kept rising and rising and rising.
Yep.
And there was this one morning where we announced that we had a deal with another company called MVP.com. And as I recall, this was like John Elway, Wayne Gretzky, Michael Jordan. They all had the first e-commerce store for sports, right? So the stock that morning, the stock price started at $50. And in one day, the stock price went up to $80. Now, back then, this is the mid-'90s or the late 90s. It's probably like 1998, 1999. Back then, for us, the employees, to sell the stock to make the money, we would have to stand there with a piece of paper, put it in a fax machine, and fax it to a company that doesn't exist anymore called Bear Stearns, right? And as the stock price was going from $50 to $80,
Wasn't Bear Stearns the first bank to go down, right, in 2008?
I think so.
Yeah.
And Geeter, people were standing in line at the fax machine to get their paperwork to their broker at Bear Stearns in New York. And I was on the radio at the time. So when the stock started at 50 and it went up to, I think it peaked at 82. By the time I got off the air, it was at like 58. It went up and it came back down.
Wow.
So when I bought a house, my first house, I was 32 years old, and the only money I had left was from that stock that I held. But keep in mind, at this point, the stock price is at $11. So think about that. Started that day at 50, went up to 82, came back and closed at whatever it was, 58, and now a couple of years later, I've got it at $11,
11.
and I'm cashing out whatever I've got to buy this house. And I bought a house, and then as I was getting divorced, I wound up having to sell the house.
Oof.
And that house has been sold now twice since at twice what I sold it for in 2016, 10 years ago, 11 years ago.
Those are the stories that I hate. And
yeah, I lost it all, man.
I can relate to, and getting back in is tough.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, that's for sure.
Yep.
Brutal.
And by the way, I'll tell you something else. When you're 50 years old and you get divorced, and when I say you lose it all, I don't mean like, I lost a couple bucks,
No, you lost it all.
No. Didn't lose it all. I went underwater by a lot of money.
I better call my family right now and tell them I love them.
Yeah, and I spent years. I literally spent from 2019 till 2025 getting myself out of that hole.
Well, now you're rich, Cap, so it's okay.
No, I'm not. I'm now finally able to start like trying to think about the future rather than trying to pay off the past. You see what I'm saying?
This Jacob G guy just sent us $20 in the
Jacob,
YouTube chat.
Appreciate that.
And
we
he
can get
says
some
tuna sandwiches on me. Now, that money doesn't go to us, but that's okay.
That's a good idea.
All right, meanwhile, it is Thursday around this time, 9 a.m. in our digital hour, and you know who joins us. The great Dr. Robert Clapper. From Cedar Sinai, you hear the Weekend Warrior Show, Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. right here on ESPN LA. Dr. Clapper, good morning.
I don't have to say, how are you? I can hear you terrible.
No, Doc. Actually, the opposite is true, Doc. The opposite is true. The sob story that I just told you about losing it all and being so far underwater, Doc, the good news of it all is this, and this is the lesson for everybody, is that I know it sounds terrible, and if you're living in that same world right now, guess what? A couple of years, just keep working at it, pay it all off, and then you'll get back to even. And then once you get back to even, now you can start building towards the future, like I said, rather than paying off the past. It's okay. Happens.
Can we respect one of the great entries into an interview right there? He sounded a little bit like Rodney, too.
Well, Doc is one of the best.
That was all time.
I'll tell you, I call it
terrible.
Yeah, I'll tell you, my wife called me. She said, "Come on over." I said, "Nobody's home." Yeah.
At my age, eating has replaced sex, so I put a mirror over the kitchen table.
Summer of Schwanz.
Yeah, that is the summer of Schwanz. Exactly right. Hey, Doc, just to get started, we Geeter and I were just going into Christian Pulisic and how the entire U.S. soccer world is all over this guy. And now the stories are coming out about, just how uncooperative he is and how he thinks he's bigger and better than everybody else. And this is not us telling the story. This is Landon Donovan, who is the face of American soccer, telling the story. But Bergie explained to us that there was breaking news that Pulisic sustained a bone bruise and a microfracture in his leg. That is what led him to leave the field against Belgium. Doc, when I saw that, I thought, this guy's going to need a lateral release of some kind, because I thought his kneecap would be on the other side of his knee. That's how bad it looked. So can you explain bone bruise, microfracture, and what that all means?
So we're no longer going to call it breaking news. We're going to call it orthopedic news. Yeah, exactly. It also reminds me, Rodney used to say, I was born under the earth sign. My wife was born under the water sign. Together we made mud. But,
I'll tell you, I get no respect at all.
The degrees, ready for a Clapper vision? Here comes a Clapper vision. When we used to make ice cubes, we would pour water into the ice tray. We put the tray water into the freezer, and if we were impatient, we took it out thinking the ice was ready, but it was just slush. It isn't quite a solid yet. But if you wait the right amount of time, it's now an ice cube. Right now it's a solid. It went from a liquid to a solid, these stages of change. If you now were to punch or kick, like Christian Pulisic did, another player's leg, and we have plenty of cases in the NFL. What's the guy for the Detroit Lions who had a tibia fracture? He's the face of the league on defense. What's his name?
Oh, you're talking about the defensive end from Michigan. Not Hendrickson.
Hutchinson.
Hutchinson, exactly. Good job, Lindsay. If you watch back at that play, he kicked the other player and hit the center of his tibia, his shin bone, right on, hitting the other player, kicking him, and snapped his tibia. So there is the energy that is enough to go through the skin, through the fascia, through the periosteum of the bone, through the bone itself, and snaps the bone. Wow, that's an ice cube. That is the solid smack with the energy. But what if the amount of energy was less, where it is a bang that goes to the skin, goes to the layer underneath it, but the energy doesn't have enough to snap the bone in half, but is a black and blue mark in the bone? We have all kinds of terms: contusion, bone bruise, trabecular microfracture. That's the slush. It's not an ice cube. It's not that enough energy to snap it, but it hurts. You don't do surgery for it, no rod, no plates or screws. He'll be able to play soccer probably in 6 weeks with no problem.
I don't know. I mean, maybe you would tell him he could, but the way we're hearing about his attitude, I mean, missing all of these matches in advance of the World Cup with this idea that you're going to rest your body so that you're fully healthy for the World Cup, and you have to leave the first match with an injury, and then you don't even really play much after that, and then you were so bad in the game against Belgium. So when you're the face of this thing and you're constantly getting hurt, or you're supposed to rest because you're supposed to be so good and then you're not, I don't know, man.
And
people
Scott,
are down on Pulisic.
I agree with you. Contrast that to all we are seeing about Elridge Haaland. This guy is unbelievable. He is so embraced. He's my favorite athlete of all time right now. How he is embracing little children. You see the tape of the guy, the little kid from Brazil speaking Portuguese that his classmates are making fun of him because he loves Haaland and wants to have the ponytail, and they're making fun of his long hair. Haaland sends him a video. Hang in there, be yourself, and by the way, happy birthday. And he is just he's the opposite of this Schmendrick that we got playing for the U.S. men's national team.
I know. It's really a shame, too, because he's a good-looking kid. He's a really good player. At least his career has been really good. And to have all these people around him, I know some people say it's his father, some people say it's his agents, but to have all these people around him that have made him inaccessible and therefore unlikable is just really too bad. So, Doc, let's talk about a couple other things while we got you here. Geet, we got Doc here.
Yep.
I know earlier we were talking a lot of Dodgers, and with Ohtani pitching tomorrow, there is some concern, Geeter, about.
He keeps shrugging off the biceps injury, Cap. And I'm just curious. Obviously, we've seen John Elway perform, and guys have done it before. But just how concerned should we be, Dr. Clapper?
You should not be concerned at all, because it's one of the greatest muscles in the body, because it is often injured, painful, but it's something that in my 40 years, it's very rare where you actually even need to do surgery to address it, because the word bi, meaning two, sep in Latin meaning head, and if you feel your guns, feel your arm right now, and you make a muscle, what you feel contracting is the fact that the biceps originates from two sites in the shoulder. And you never tear the short head of the biceps, which is attached to something called the coracoid. But the long head absolutely tears all the time, and you get what we call a Popeye deformity, because it looks like the muscles in the cartoon character Popeye, because it contracts when the long head of the bicep ruptures. Now, John Elway, 1997, 1998, at age 39, wins 2 Super Bowls with a completely torn biceps tendon. He had pain in it the months beforehand, and then finally, I see patients all the time, they go to the gym, they intentionally curl massive weights and snap it on purpose. They do their own operation. They get a Popeye son, but guess what? All, and I mean all, of your pain goes away. And that's what happened to John Elway. Brett Favre actually had surgery, not to repair it. He said that's going to take too long to rehab. So he had surgery to intentionally cut his biceps tendon, and he took Minnesota Vikings to the NFC Championship in 2009 at 39 years old, coincidentally, same age. So he's allowed to complain, Ohtani, about his biceps, but trust me, he's going to be just fine. This is not something for any Dodger fan to be worried about.
Well, I suppose that's good news. You hear that, Bergie? I would not have thought that. Because, hey, Doc, I've seen guys who've torn their bicep, and they got one of those, not a cast, but, one of those mechanical deals that they've got all over their arm, And it's like, wait, what happened to you? Tore my bicep. I'm like, ooh, that looks bad. There's two things I don't want to tear, my bicep or my Achilles, because I don't have time for that. It looks bad when people have a torn bicep, though, and they have surgery.
Well, it depends. If you're Holland, you don't look too bad. When you're Pulisic, you look like you got all kinds of contraptions on your shoulder.
What about Walker Kessler, Doc, in terms of just, him being a full go this season, the new Laker, missed, 77 games last year with the torn labrum?
Torn labrum that became so symptomatic, and it's terrible because you literally, Geeter, feel the ball falling off the golf tee. You feel the ball in your shoulder coming out of the socket. And unusual for his case, it's going out the back, which is very unusual. But given the wonderful tools that we now have, that we really started playing around with way back when with Drew Brees. Prior to Drew Brees, we were opening shoulders, cutting through perfectly good muscles just to get to the deep trouble area of the joint. We would violate the deltoid, violate the subscapularis tendon just to get to the labrum. Now, oh, my God, it's so wonderful. And my buddy Neil Elatrosh, I have 6 patents on tools. He's got a bunch of patents, and the patent that the tool that Dr. Elatrosh designed is called a swivel lock suture anchor. And Drew Brees has 11 of them in his glenoid. And in the case of Walker Kessler, you don't need 11. You just need a few. But he is absolutely going to come back and not have any shoulder issues. And the fact that he said this started when he was in Auburn in college, then we have to look at his entire career and go, oh, my God, the Lakers, for the very first time, are going to have a Walker Kessler that is 100% healthy. This is super exciting.
All right. Hey, Doc, since this guy's become the star of the sports world ever since the NBA Finals, Jalen Brunson's surgery to repair a tendon in his left hand and wrist. How serious is this? What kind of recovery are we talking about, and expectations for his return?
They're not giving any information. Lindsay and I have been searching like crazy to figure out what tendon, what exactly. They don't even know where he had it done. I suspect he went to Mitchell Robinson's surgeon. She's terrific. She's at the Hospital for Special Surgery where I trained, and I suspect that's where he went. And it sounds like it's something very, very minor. And Jalen Brunson, they'll give him a couple of months off, but he's going to be back. He's going to be the Mamba of the East Coast like he was this past NBA championship. And he's in great hands because those are the doctors for the New York Knicks at HSS. I don't know specifically what it is. I can go through about 1 million different possibilities, but I don't want to do that except to say that he's in great hands, no pun intended, and he will be back good as new for this season.
So, Doc, you ever see a movie with Rodney Dangerfield called Easy Money? You ever see that movie?
No, I probably didn't sit through the entire movie. I mean, I've seen Caddyshack. That's just amazing.
Yeah, but Geet, you know this movie?
Of course.
Okay, there's this one scene where Rodney and Joe Pesci are walking into what? Say again?
I said, can I call you Dad?
There's this one scene where they walk into the department store, and this guy pops up from behind the counter, and he's dressed precisely exactly the way the mannequin is that's right there on the counter, and he's a bald guy, and the mannequin is a bald guy. And Rodney looks at these two bald guys and goes, I'll tell you, you put the two of you together, you make an ass of yourself. Okay, fine. so Doc,
my favorite Dangerfield is, I came home the other day and I found my neighbor running naked in the cul-de-sac. I said, Frank, since when did you take up running? He goes, since you came home early.
One of my favorites was when he would go, I'll tell you, I got a call the other day from a girl. She said, hey, Rodney, come on over. Nobody's home. I went over. Nobody was home. So I loved Rodney Dangerfield. And I used to love his HBO specials where he would introduce us to other comedians. If it wasn't for Rodney Dangerfield, you know how many comics we would not know today?
Right,
because he would have he had that club on the east side of New York called Dangerfields,
I went there. When I was in college, I actually went to Dangerfield, and I did a Scott Kaplan thing. he starts firing away. You got to realize now he's on the stage for 2 hours. Forget about being on Carson. He's on stage for 2 hours, and all I could do was find as many napkins as I could, and with a pen, I'm trying to write down all of these lines. You could not keep up with him. He was unbelievable.
That is exactly what I would do in the old days.
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
the only problem is I'd write all those things down, and I couldn't even read my own handwriting. So. Hey, no, it's true.
Yeah.
True. Doctors have the worst handwriting, but I'll tell you this really quickly, Doc. Here's a little cheat code for you. You ready for this? I had about 30 pages of handwritten notes, and I swear to you, I was struggling desperately to read these notes. I'm like, why did I do this? Why didn't I just do this? Why didn't I just type these notes? So I sit down, I start typing my notes. I'm gonna take the notes from the notepad. I'm gonna start typing them, and I'm gonna put them into my computer. And then I said to myself, let me try this, Doc. I took pictures of 30 pages of handwritten notes. I fed the handwritten notes to Claude, and I said, can you make sense of my notes? Claude could read my handwriting, whereas I could not read my handwriting. And now instead of having 30 pages of handwritten notes, everything is in my Claude assistant. How do you like that?
Is Claude a dog or is it a computer? Who's Claude?
Dude. Claude is my AI assistant, Dr. Clapper.
Oh, sorry about that.
You don't know
how
Claude?
to touch I am.
You don't know Claude? Next time you need to ask somebody, hey, this patient came in, they showed me this injury, I'm thinking about it. You put it into Claude. Claude will tell you what surgery to perform.
I'm thinking there's some beagle puppy in your house. You're like talking to the dog in the house. I have no idea. All right, cool.
That was almost as great of a response from Dr. Clapper as when Geeter went too far with the.
Do you remember, Doc? It was a few weeks back.
The
you were
third
talking
testicle
about the
bit.
surfer that had a third testicle.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Sorry about
You
that.
led me to ask you a question that has forever gotten me.
Yeah, well, it's your own fault, Geeter.
Yeah, and you handled it well. I think you were in shock. You were confused. You weren't sure what to do.
Listen, it's not too bad to be known in Manhattan Beach as a guy with a third testicle, if you know what I mean.
That was my question, basically.
There was 33% more is what happens after that.
The great Dr. Robert Clapper. The Weekend Warrior Show, Saturday morning, 7 a.m. right here, presented by Cedars-Sinai on ESPN LA. Doc, we love you. Have a great day.
Love you, too. Talk to you later. Thanks.
Bye, Doc. Later, Doc. We got to add some Rodney Dangerfield clips to the Summer of Schwanz.
It's so funny you say that because
Summer of Schwanz.
Because yesterday, Funchy, hey Funch, did you ever play for Morales? What you and I found yesterday?
He doesn't have his headphones on.
Oh, that's too bad.
Hold on, he's sitting down right now. Hold
All right, hold on. Hey Funchy Lova.
No, he still doesn't have his headphones on. Now he's got the headphones on now.
Lova. Morales just said we need to start incorporating some Rodney Dangerfield one-liners, which I think is a great idea. But I was telling Chris that you and I found our Aqua Velva bit yesterday. Did you ever play that?
I haven't put it in yet, but
I
will put it in.
What is it? Is it us or is it?
It's from Club Paradise. You know that movie Club Paradise?
This is Rick Moranis and Eugene Levy.
Yes.
Where they're these two geeks that go on this like crazy vacation, and they're like looking at women and they're like judging these women, but they're these two dorks, you know, and they're skinny and they're hairy and they're not attractive guys, and so when good-looking guys show up, that's what they refer to them as. They're like, look at these two Aqua Velvas. So I found the soundbite. Me and Funchy were looking for it yesterday, Chris, so that we could incorporate it, so that everybody would understand.
We don't have it.
We don't have it, no.
Right.
I'm looking to see if this is the one. I got it going on.
Yeah, the guy's got it in the back. They're showing it to us on YouTube. So there they are looking at these two hot women, and they're like, oh, my God, look at these two. They must be fashion models. That's how good-looking they are. And they're doing their commentary like they're sitting there like these two dorks, and here come these two good-looking guys, and they come walking up, and then these two unattractive, skinny, hairy guys like, look at these two Aqua Velvas. And that, Christopher, that's where it came from.
Oh, that's where it came from.
Yeah. Look at Rick Moranis sitting there, legs wide open. Close your legs, man.
Mad respect for your Rodney, bro.
Yeah?
It was solid.
Yeah, you like
For
it?
real. Yeah, we're having a moment right now.
I love Back to School.
Right.
Oh, Back to School is unbelievable.
Great.
Oh, Thornton Mellon.
Oh, yeah.
The triple Lindy.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That's right. You're a melon.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Can
goodness.
you straighten out my Longfellow?
All
nice.
amazing lines.
Yes.
Amazing
Fitting
lines.
for the Summer of Schwanz, too.
Yeah, yeah. That's right. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I'm kind of ready for a Lindsay segment. You guys tell me.
Hold on, I'm trying to find this clip.
Oh, I didn't know you were trying to
Well,
find the
Bergie
clip.
sent me the clip, but I want to get the actual hook.
I don't understand what happened, Funch. You and I did this yesterday. What happened?
You relied on Funch. I love you, Funch, but you gotta like be more like today. We told him, hey, go buy tuna fish. He did.
Right. Yeah.
Put it in the group chat, Cappy.
Look at that.
Yeah, but I'm worried. Is there something else in this thing?
Listen, no, I think you're fine. Keep going. You're good.
You think they're with him? Are you kidding? Look at them. They're probably gay.
All right. All right, Cap. So that's not what I wanted, actually.
That sound.
Cap, I literally said maybe we need to clip this.
And he got notified.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't think there was any cursing. I didn't think there was any cursing in there. Can I blame this on Funchy?
I mean, yeah, but honestly, it was on you just then.
Oh,
Funchy having a great time in here.
Is it time for tuna?
Tuna fish.
Go eat some tuna.
Sound on tape.
Oh, God.
We got to do tuna fish. We got to do tuna fish now, or we got to do it after the Lindsay segment? Look at Funches. Funches has never been more excited. Especially after he bashed us all earlier, saying you wanted to punch. We all had punchable faces.
Yeah,
right.
Now he's like, I got Cappy.
Yeah.
I just buried Cappy.
Bergie legitimately looked at you and said, "So what didn't you like about us?" And you just basically said, "You all had punchable faces. Like there wasn't even
every one of us.
Everyone, he has the freedom. It's the summer of schwans.
You could have said whatever you wanted.
There. Yeah.
Every one of us
It's
has
the
a punchable
summer
face.
of schwans on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Tell him, Mario.
Do you go a little mayo on the?
No, I don't.
Is that disgusting on the tuna fish?
No,
it's
it's 100% great.
I do. I put mustard and mayo.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
Wait, isn't it tuna salad sandwich and not just tuna?
Well, yeah, it's tuna salad.
Yeah.
But
Well,
everybody
so
knows when you say a tuna sandwich, it doesn't mean like a piece of tuna on the bread.
He just said he puts mayo and mustard on it.
I
So
mean,
you
if I
put
could.
more?
Well, no, when you make your own.
Yeah,
So,
when I make my
like
own.
when you're at home and you have a can of tuna fish, you put it in the bowl, you put a little mayo, a little mustard, then a little relish if you don't have pickles. Or you put some pickles in there.
Well, even if
I put a little red onion, too, sometimes.
Nice. Oh, yeah, nice.
Even if I buy it from 7-Eleven, I get the little package.
You put more on there.
I put more on there, yeah.
I
love
tried
it.
putting a little
by the
lemon
way,
pepper on there.
Put what?
What do you?
Lemon
pepper?
Oh, yeah,
Lemon
that'd be
pepper.
nice.
Wow, that's a good
Lemon
thought.
pepper's a good ad.
I
Yeah.
just want to say one thing, that tuna fish is a repetitive thing to say.
But that's what they say, tuna fish.
I know, but we already know that tuna is a fish.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's called tuna fish.
We don't say, like, hamburger cow.
Salmon fish.
I was going to say salmon.
Salmon
yeah,
fish.
Here you go. He's going to do the sea do it. Yeah,
salmon fish.
He's going to do the sewer bit.
Well, Funch, is it time for tuna or is it time for Lindsay? Because
do the tuna, so because you wanted to make sure you get the tuna done.
All right, here it is.
All right, we got the tuna sandwiches.
So this is tuna salad, yellowfish and albacore tuna on fluffy milk bread from our friends at 7-Eleven.
That looks good.
Now, Bergie, you gonna
I'm gonna have one of these.
Geet,
but it's
you gonna have
also,
one?
It's
Can I say something
9:30,
else
so
on the
it's better
back of that?
than-
Have you ever seen more dialogue on the back of that? Like that's how much ingredients I've
Dialogue.
never see. That is a gang of stuff.
Those words. Don't worry about those words.
No, it's never
those little
but
words.
That
Oh, you
I got to read the back. I've never seen a back like that.
nice and cold.
Now, again, you understand the point of getting partners, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm.
You understand that, right?
This is like 10 today.
Like,
Geeter.
honestly, you understand what we're trying to do here. So that you get a paycheck, we got to get a paycheck. So when I'm wearing a 7-Eleven hat and I'm holding up product.
You know what, man? Give me that tuna sandwich. I am so excited. And by the way, it reminds me of my mother's, R.I.P. She made a great tuna salad sandwich, and this is as good as I've ever seen.
Well, don't lay it on too thick.
All right, look at Bergie. Now, Bergie will give you an honest opinion. Berg?
This one's pretty good. It's not bad.
First bite, Berg. Take it down.
Not bad.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
You could use a little bit more mustard, like a little mustard in there.
mustard. I could use mustard. I could
It's,
use some lemon
it's a
pepper.
lot of bread.
There's a lot of bread.
It's a
Not
fluffy
enough
bread, though.
I think that's, they're selling the bread, too, right? That's
more,
part of the whole.
It needs more crunch. Like, there is some crunch in there, but it needs more.
You mean like oniony, like relishy crunch?
Berg,
No,
you know when
like
you go to a deli and they put so much
pickle.
meat, that's not happening. It's more of a package.
It's a lot of bread, but it's good.
Mm-hmm. And Funch, you
There's
you
celery
seem
in it. Like the celery needs more celery.
Yeah,
a
I
little
get
piece
you.
of celery.
Some green onion.
Yeah.
Oh, a little green onion.
Green onion.
yeah.
I've never seen him happy over here to my
Oh,
left.
he is just ecstatic.
Now
Funch,
you're
I love
dancing.
him.
Did you just Cabbage Patch?
Yeah, it is.
He
On
did.
air?
He did. He did Cabbage Patch. I know.
It's going deep.
Yeah. It's a good dance move.
You should see me at home when I eat good food. Like, my wife sees me dance
You like
all the
pop
time.
and lock, too?
Mhm.
Like
pop and lock, all that stuff.
Oh, really?
Freddie
Ain't
Stubbs
popping.
from
Ain't
What's
popping
Happening?
and locking nothing.
You remember Fat Freddie Stubbs rerun? No.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I do,
Come
man. Of
on.
course I do, man.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Raj D. the
Oh,
whole
he
crew.
look, he does. He got the moves.
Yeah, he knows.
He got them moves. Oh, yeah. I'm telling Raj. Yeah. Right. All right, so everybody has tried the tuna.
It's
The
good,
7-Eleven
right?
tuna
It's
seems
not
to be
bad.
a
Oh,
hit.
you didn't bite it, Geeter.
Oh, I didn't. Sorry.
All right, come on, Geeter. Let's see what you got.
I'll eat it. I'll eat just Geeter.
Here, look. Okay, there's Geeter. He takes a bite. His eyes are rolling a little bit like, what do I think about this? Okay, shoot. Okay, so far. Okay, hold on. I got a thought here.
Would love a little sauce on there, maybe a little green onion, but that is a damn good. If you're need something on the run,
Yeah.
that is now part of the playbook.
Okay. All right. Hey, Funch, how much for one of those tuna sandwiches?
$5.99.
$5.99.
It smells so bad in here right now.
Oh, it does not. Come on.
It does. It smells so fishy. Ugh.
Do you draw the line at egg salad, or are you still in on egg salad?
I don't like egg
I
salad.
don't mind
I
it.
love egg salad.
I couldn't tell you the last time I had egg
I mean,
salad.
I love a good
egg
egg salad,
salad.
but are you buying it from somewhere that you're
Hey,
not?
7-Eleven has a good egg salad, too.
I bet they do.
I'm
It's
sorry.
probably right next to the tuna
I am
salad.
not lying.
What do they
No,
have?
it's
They have
Good
wings,
rotisserie chicken, good pizza.
egg salad, wings, tuna,
Right.
fillets.
Salmon salad.
Great coffee. Great coffee. I love the coffee.
I know what I'm getting you for Christmas. A 7-Eleven gift card.
Oh, no, hopefully, Geeter kind of screwed it up there, but hopefully by Christmas we got our 7-Eleven gold cards.
I think I brought it back, right? No?
It's kind of disingenuous, frankly.
Really?
Yeah.
Funch is
I
the
didn't
perfect
feel that way.
7-Eleven spokesperson.
Boy, he loves it.
I always appreciate your
loves
honesty.
it. He just loves 7-Eleven. It's like, hey, we're going out for a fancy dinner tonight. We're going to 7-Eleven.
Need a big
Like,
gulp
he
to
is-
wash it down.
Oh, hell yeah. Get a Slurpee for dessert.
So you know this new thing that one of a great man, the great, actually, I'll get into it tomorrow. But it's this new thing that a lot of contractors are doing, and it's become a craze on IG. So you take a big golf cup, you fill it with ice. Then you get one of those electrolyte, not the 7-Eleven ones, but like the Electrolyte company or whatever.
Yeah.
You pour it in there. Then you put a little splash of Red Bull. But you make sure that the Red Bull Red you put with like the fruit punch electrolyte. Then a lot of ice. Then you splash a little tahini on top.
A tahini.
And a lot of the contractors are doing this. I had one over the weekend. It was very refreshing.
Wow.
And again, it kind of feels like a cocktail. And obviously, I'm not drinking, but a lot of contractors do it. Now they're putting a lot of Red Bull. I got to be careful with the Red Bull just because of all the heart meds.
Yeah, I'd rather you not.
Well, my heart's in great shape now,
I know,
but
Red Bull's.
but I put like a very little splash.
Gotcha.
Just for the flavoring, but in the future I probably wouldn't put the Red Bull in there. But it was a nice item.
Are you saying the contractors do this because they're working on the job and they need extra energy? Is that what
I think
you're
it's a
saying?
combination of energy and electrolytes.
Oh.
So after you drink it, you've had an electrolyte beverage, so that's good for you. But it gives it a little sabor.
I'm a big Paloma guy and margarita guy. Did you in your day, did you like the tahini?
I just like the tequila straight into my mouth.
Yeah.
Right. He didn't care about the tahini rim.
You don't get heart failure by having that worried about the tahini.
No, you know what you do? No.
I've never been a tahini guy.
Oh, no. But, Geeter, you know how you get heart failure? You drink an entire bottle of tequila and you smoke 4 cigars on Sunday.
And there's some
That's
other
how.
things, too, and you end up at Acapulco's in the
So here's what I would do. I would a lot
Parking
of times make my own micheladas. So what I would do is I get a big Yeti, like the big Yeti, fill it all the way with ice.
Yep.
Then you put your Modelo in there or whatever beer.
Yep.
Then you put, your Clamato or whatever. Then I would just put the Worcestershire and then the tahini. But I would make it, I like things really cold like that. Yeah. So a lot of times when you get a michelada at a restaurant, it's not cold enough because they'll make the michelada first. Then they'll put like a few ice cubes. No, you don't want that. I like a lot of ice. But yeah, I'm into tahini when it's appropriate. I'm not like putting my tahini in water.
Got it.
Well, I would say this. We have tried the tuna.
Yeah.
Everybody has survived the tuna. In fact, not just survived, the tuna has thrived. And that would lead us, I think, right into the Lindsay segment.
We like to play a TV theme or a wrestling theme when we do the Lindsay segment. This, of course, was the theme song to the television show The Wonder Years.
It was.
Today, a sad day for me because it just means I'm old. When Fred Savage, he played Kevin Arnold, turns 50 years old.
Oh, my.
What?
And when I was a young boy, my mother would often say I look like a young Fred Savage.
Pre-beard.
Pre-beard, of course.
Yeah.
And pre-heart failure.
Yeah. And Geeter, my connection to the show The Wonder Years is Jason Hervey, who played the older brother.
Yep.
He beat me up one time.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah.
Really? Wait, what? Like
Kicked my ass.
Dude, my boy CB once laid out Jack Black. You can talk to him about that.
Who's your boy,
when he goes to he's having lunch with him, Cappy, soon. Chris Brown from the California Surf Club. They went to Hermosa Valley School together, and he laid out Jack Black.
Yeah, I got
to think about
laid him out.
Like punched him in the face.
What?
Wow.
Like Funches wanted to do to us earlier.
Like in school?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to find out about this.
Yeah. Did you like get in a real fight and get beat up by him?
No, what
Or was
happened
this
is
for fun?
Jason Hervey and I were both really big WCW wrestling fans.
Yep.
And in Miami at one time, they at the Fountain Blue Hotel, they set up a wrestling ring. So I went down there to meet some buddies of mine. And Hervey, they're like, oh, dude, you're going to love Jason Hervey. He's the older brother from the Wonder Years, and he's a huge wrestling fan. So I meet him, and I was like, oh, man, I really wish I knew how to, be a pro wrestler. And he's like, oh, I do. I know how. I'm like, how's that? He goes, oh, I learned from the Von Erich brothers. I'm like, you're kidding me. He's like, no. So he takes me into the ring, and he starts beating the ever-living hell out of me. And I'm like, okay, well, like, now I want to body slam you, or I want to give you a belly-to-back souffle, or I want to give you a flare chop.
A souffle?
And, yeah. And dude, he wouldn't let me do any moves on him. He's like, no, you're learning, so you have to be on the receiving end, not on the giving end.
Oh.
And so he was the giver, and I was the receiver.
Oh.
And I'll tell you right now, for about 20 minutes, he beat the ever-living hell out of me.
Wayne Arnold's got you.
Hey, Jason Hervey, I know you're listening because everybody listens. If I see you, it's your turn. I'll kick your freaking ass.
Did you guys all have a crush on Winnie?
Loved Winnie.
Oh, yeah.
Loved Winnie.
How old's Winnie now? She's got to be.
She's got to also be in her.
I was so excited when she appeared in a season of The West Wing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. By the way, I believe it's Jimmy Smits' birthday. Yeah, I saw that today on social media. He turned 71. He was in L.A. Law, but then played President Santos on The West Wing. Then was also in Sons of Anarchy. Was NYPD Blue?
NYPD Blue is what I was thinking.
Yes,
Yeah, he
right,
was in
that's
Sons
right.
of Anarchy. You're right.
Yeah.
He played a great character.
He's always plays a great character.
Oh, man, he's good.
He's
been
so
in so
good.
many shows.
Yeah.
Look at all those shows he's been in. Those are like shows that lasted a long time, too. And these are,
And it's funny because I've been re-listening to The West Wing Weekly, which was a podcast that I think 2016 and through the pandemic, they were going to continue The West Wing with Santos in that administration. But then when John Spencer died, John Wells decided to wrap it up. And it was in Jimmy Smith's contract to continue for several more years. So I'm sure he got a nice payday out of that.
Oh, he did, for sure. Where are you when it comes to, like, Travis, John Ireland knowledge on Westwood?
I'm not as good as them.
But you're in the...
I'm in the neighborhood,
Like,
but
you're
I'm not
in the game.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched the series several times. Yeah. I've read the book. I listened to the podcast. I think it's the greatest television show in history. Wow. Because it makes you feel something. The Sopranos, you watch back of The West Wing and certain episodes still make me cry. The Sopranos, as Travis and I always say, it kind of makes you chuckle now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway.
Where are you on, like, The Wire, Breaking Bad? Do you have those?
Uh-oh.
Breaking news.
Love it.
It's been time for the Lindsay segment, but it's the summer of Schwan, so I thought that maybe I would actually get to do it on time, but it's not, so I hit the breaking news sounder just because,
I mean, you couldn't find the breaking news sounder when Bergie needed it 30 minutes ago, but
No, neither could you.
Well, I didn't hear him.
Ooh.
Neither did I.
Well.
Probably because you have the sound up in here so loud all the time.
Well, no, because I have my headphones on.
I'm just saying, I'm going deaf because of it. How about you guys?
I don't have
What'd you
Breaking
say?
Bad in
Couldn't
my
hear you.
top 5. I don't.
I love Breaking Bad.
I have The Wire in my top HBO shows. Sopranos, The Wire, Succession.
Don't forget about Oz.
The great three
Oz.
right there. Oz.
Entourage.
Entourage is right there.
Yeah.
Good shows.
But with that, you can follow her at Lindsay Baseball on Twitter or Instagram. The Lindsay segment always made possible by Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Summer's here. Before your next barbecue or family gathering, upgrade those old floors with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Visit HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net or the showroom next to the Commerce Casino. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. No games, no gimmicks. No sale beats wholesale. Now, Lindsay, were you implying that Sedano doesn't let you do the Lindsay segment?
No, just in general. I mean, that's all.
All right.
I guess the summer of Schwans doesn't apply to me, though.
What do you mean?
I mean,
You're such a part of the summer of Schwans.
Well, apparently not, because, I just get talked over and talking about what we're talking the West Wing and all those kind of things. So,
Wonder Years.
Wonder Years.
Mhm.
Which a callback to yesterday's show. Was it yesterday when we were talking about Marilyn Manson and how he actually might have been the guy who played Paul from Wonder Years, but he really wasn't? That was just a weird internet rumor.
Well, yeah, because a lot of people thought he was also the son from Mr. Belvedere.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All
Weird
right,
guy.
with that,
Weird guy.
take it away, producer. By the way, Marilyn Manson, remember him in Sons of Anarchy? In the final season? Remember he was giving it to...
Yes. To the mom.
No. He was in jail with...
he's in jail.
Ew, he's so gross.
With
Ugh.
Theo, that character. Theo, what was Theo's last name? The actual actor.
This.
I'll never be able to get him in that movie Jawbreaker out of my head.
Marilyn Manson. That's
You guys
right.
ever see Jawbreaker?
Totally forgot that.
And he was running the mob or the little gang in jail.
Was that the one where they try to kidnap their friend by putting a jawbreaker in their mouth and then killed her?
Yeah, Rose McGowan's in it. That's a weird.
Guys,
Marilyn Manson's in it.
I don't feel like I know Sons of Anarchy at all.
And I've told you for years to watch it.
I know, and Trudell's been trying to get me to watch The Wire.
You haven't watched The Wire either?
We're talking about Jawbreaker, Cappy.
Yeah.
Sons of Anarchy is the greatest thing ever. Like, everyone just gets murdered and no one ever really gets... It's awesome. Like,
And
right in the middle of the
Geet,
street, in the middle of the day, and somewhere in California.
Yeah, and I got one buddy of mine who was in that show. His name is Chris Reed. He played a character called Filthy Phil, and every time I see him, I act like I know what the show is about, but I don't.
Jax Teller's one of the great characters.
Great characters. And he never really did anything. He did a movie after that, and then he just sort of faded away.
He's British, right?
British.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, take it away, producer Lindsay.
Have you guys been following this story at all, or seen anything about the story about this this giant elephant seal named Neil the seal in Tasmania?
I have seen that.
So
where
thank
he just gets out of the water and just go hang out up by a house.
So I don't know how it got on my feed, but it was on my Instagram and my TikTok, Neil the seal.
You have a Tic Tac?
Tic Tac, yeah. So that's what they call it, the Tic Tacs.
Oh.
Yeah. Bunchy, do you know anything about Neil the seal?
No, I do not.
Okay, so Neil the seal is a 2,500-pound elephant seal, and he's in southern Tasmania for his yearly visit, and he's just tearing things apart in the city. So he's 5 years old. He's knocked over, traffic barriers. He's busted through fences. He even has, picked fights, kind of, they say, with parked cars. He just flops his body all over these giant things because elephant seals, once a year, they molt. So the molting is
what is molting?
Molting is when seals shed their skin, their fur. So they have fur. I didn't realize it was fur, but they have 1 inch of thick, slippery fur, and every year they shed it. But elephant seals, they call it destructive molting because they also shed their first layer of skin. And so it makes it really uncomfortable for them to be in the salt water, and they have to fast and live off of their blubber because they can't go in the water because it's so uncomfortable. And so they just rub up against all these things like Neil, who is rubbing up against cars and fences and people's houses at some points, or even just rubbing himself all over the street. And everybody in the town just kind of goes out and watches him do this. He also now has his own TikTok and Instagram because he's pretty well known. People, they come out and see him, visit him. Obviously, you have to stay away from him. You can't feed him. Sometimes they have police when he's out sleeping just to make sure nobody disturbs him. But I guess yesterday he finally went back into the ocean, and everyone was just kind of posting on Instagram, oh, we wish you well, Neil, see you next year. So I want to ask you guys, is there a wild animal that you would someone could call you and drop everything to go out and see him, take pictures, whatever?
I'll jump in by saying this. Geeter, maybe you've had a similar experience. Answer yes, Lindsay, but a dead animal.
Ew.
So sometimes on our beaches, a giant whale will make it onto the beach. Right, Geet? Have you
That's
seen?
exactly where I was going to go when I was about 12 years old in
my
Carlsbad.
Yes, dude. Listen, not long ago, there was a giant whale that was on my local beach, and the lifeguards had to come and they put ropes around this giant whale, and they pull the whale back out into the ocean because it stinks to high hell, and people are walking around and they want to get close to it, and by taking the whale and pulling the whale out into the ocean, then they let it sit there, and then these giant white sharks, man, these great whites, they just come up.
There was one
chomping
last
on
week, a dead whale, they call it the whale carcass, and all these sharks were out there, and people were like, stay away from it because the sharks are feasting on the blubber.
Yeah, so I would go out, if somebody said, hey, dude, there's a beach whale down at the beach, you got to come down and check, I would run down there to check that thing out.
I feel like the smell would make me not want to go anywhere near it.
Cappy, 12 years old, it happened in San Diego, camping at Carlsbad, and we saw it coming in from a long way, and I had read the book Encyclopedia Brown, and there was a story about a whale, and there's all the stuff is around it. So I was telling people in my family, I think that's a whale. 3 hours later, the thing finally comes ashore, and just like you said, that thing is half-eaten, 60-foot whale. I went down there and actually had my picture in the paper the next day. That I was just randomly in the background. It's the first time I was in the paper.
You're in the
Kind of
newspaper?
cool. 12 years old. Can't believe you hit on that.
Prove it.
By the way, I have seen a shark out in the water when you're out there surfing, and it is not a great feeling, and it's not one where I say, Lindsay, yeah, I want to go see this again, or let's hang out. It's an uneasy feeling. It's an uneasy feeling when you see a little baby great white out there.
You saw Finn, or you see him come by you?
It was under. No, I didn't see the fin. It's more just under.
Hey, my new favorite thing is I love these guys that fly drones over surfers.
I was just going to say that. Have you ever had
love it.
someone have a drone fly over you so you can be like, oh my God, there was actually 10 sharks around me while I was surfing?
What, you don't love it? I mean, to me, the drone operators are the ones that are coming down close to you, and that's supposed to let you, the surfer, know that, hey, I'm shooting video and there's sharks right nearby you. You don't think that's a good warning?
Fair argument by you. And yes, I understand that part of it. What I meant was I don't love them because it's all I see on Instagram. It's on my feed, and I'm I don't need to see it.
I know.
Because I know they're out there. I just, you just don't want to.
Don't want to know about it.
You don't love it, even though they're not bothering you.
You know, when we go camping, we there's black bears up in the Allegheny Mountains, and they go in these cycles where they come down from the mountains, and there's a ton of them, and they overpopulate, and then they end up finding their way into the campgrounds and eating garbage and stuff like that from the campers, and then they raise cubs that get used to finding their food that way, and so then they get to a point where they have to just start euthanizing them because they get too dangerous. But when we were younger, we never really saw bears, and every time someone would see one, they'd usually be at the dumpsters or something, everyone would be like, bear, 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 and everyone would just run out of their cabins and just stand there and watch the bear grab the trash bag out of the dumpster and drag it into the woods, and it was oh, cool.
So, Lindsay, are you supposed to make noise and act crazy in front of the bear, or are you supposed to just be silent and not move?
Well, in my experience, I've never been chased by one, but I'm not stupid enough to go close to one.
But I'm just saying, you're hiking, you never know.
Well, if I saw one, I think you are supposed to just run away, but I mean that's
run
that's
downhill, right? Can't bears not run downhill or something?
Well, yeah, because
they don't have wheels,
their front paws are longer than their back paws.
Oh.
So if they try and run really fast downhill, they tumble over themselves.
Oh. You know
if
what
you're
happened
on flat ground, you're in big trouble.
Oh, yeah, you're screwed.
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to catch you, he's going to catch you.
You're a tuna salad sandwich.
But there's people that have survived bear attacks, whereas not many people have survived shark attacks. Not many, a few. But
sometimes they will bite, realize what they're biting. And that's the deal. When you're wearing a full wetsuit, they think you're a seal. They'll take a nice little chunk out of you there, and let you go.
This morning, I drove from my house to Stephanie's house because we were going to carpool in because of Hollywood Park Casino tomorrow. So I was in her street. I was getting stuff out of my car. And it's sunlight's coming. Not fully bright yet, but coyote walks in the middle of the street, cat in his mouth.
No way.
He stops and just looks at me and just kind of looks at me kind of like, you know what I did. And then just keeps walking. And then just keeps
little kitten
full cat in his mouth.
Oh,
and I'm thinking, God, that's so horrible.
To the boneyard.
Yeah, to the family that just lost their cat because he went in the backyard. And then I went in and kissed Otis the bunny, who will never be let outside for that reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, these coyotes, man. And
he did look at you like, what are you going to do about it? You want the smoke?
No, he looked at me kind of like, you know what I did.
Yeah.
He gave you the look.
He gave me the look.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they use a coyote in the movie Collateral. Remember that scene?
Yes.
When Jamie Foxx is just looking at the coyote walking around. It's an incredible scene.
It was that coyote just
that was
sneaky
done
movie.
That was
Good
done
call
right
by
out
you.
here.
Yeah. Downtown LA, the whole
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, a coyote just got that cat in his mouth, just walking off to go take food to his family.
Let me guess. Collateral's another movie Cappy hasn't seen.
Haven't seen it.
Amazing movie.
Well, hey, you didn't see Back to School.
I have seen Back to School.
You didn't see Easy Money.
I haven't seen Easy Money. You're right.
All right, see?
Cappy, you know what's going on over here real quick?
Tell me.
It's amazing because I didn't really understand it yesterday.
Funchy?
The moaning is incredible.
Yeah, he talks to himself. It's unbelievable. He makes these noises.
Yeah.
I'm just catching on.
I'm just heated right now. That's all.
I was like,
I'm just heated right now.
Yeah, he's in a
Lindsay was talking. I was totally dialed in. I'm listening, and I'm like, man, what is happening? I was looking
what's
around.
that noise?
And I looked over here,
and then Beto's egging this guy on.
He's in a YouTube fight with
That's
Trey.
what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And then
And then I'm like, Beto, what's going on?
Man, you're crushing it over there.
Well, Funchy, why don't you give us the recap on the YouTube chat?
Oh, you want to go right now?
What are you fighting about?
I mean, she handed it
What
off
are you
to
fighting
you.
about? Tell us.
Well, there's this whole thing. Hold on. Let me get the stage. Hold on.
time for Funchy. Michael Funches.
To give us this morning's YouTube chat in 60 seconds, Michael Funches.
Look at him in
All right,
there.
I guess I had a whole thing, had notes and everything, but all of a sudden just happened in the last couple minutes. Mr. Trey over here, who just keeps on just pounding on me this morning, and I don't know what his problem is. I think he just secretly loves me and just is my number one fan. He really just hates me. So I just said, what did I say to him? I don't even know what I said to him.
He doesn't hate you, man.
He does hate me, man. He does hate me.
He hates that he loves you, Funge. That's
He
what it
does.
is.
He does. He says I am not. I am so weak, and I'm not a real brother like DeAndre.
Well, I kind of agree with that.
And then Beto, which is funny, he says DeAndre's from Palm Springs, so he's not a brother.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That was funny, though. But
Palm Springs got brothers.
They do. But he's called me a token fake brother, and, and Trey, and I am a token fake brother.
What does that mean?
I have no clue. I want Trey to answer me on the chat, but I guess he won't. What real man watches Love Island?
Okay, now he's got a point.
Okay,
He's got a
come
point.
on. What's going on with that? What's
got a
going
point.
on with
Come on.
that?
A lot of guys watch that show.
He says,
Island,
he says, you and Sedano are the lames of the show.
No, I think
wow.
he meant you.
Huh?
I think he meant you, Funch, not Cap.
No, he said you and Sedano are the lames of the show. He says you and Sedano.
I think he meant you. Or is he talking about me?
No. He's talking to me.
Yeah.
He's saying you, me.
Yeah, but not Cap. You said
No.
Cap
He's saying,
thought you meant.
No. He meant me and Sedano.
Oh.
Me and Sedano are the lames of the show. We're the
All
weak
right.
ones. We're the weaklings here.
Hey, you want to take your shots at Sedano?
Yeah.
Feel free. You better do it during the summer of Schwantz, because I got news for you.
And also, he's calling me Manti Teo because he thinks I faked the marriage because no one's ever seen my wife.
I've seen your wife.
I haven't.
Exactly.
I haven't seen
am
him.
I Manti Teo now or what?
Gorgeous.
I haven't seen your wife.
Outkicked your
Your wife
coverage.
is amazing.
Thank you.
She hung out
I
with
don't
my
know.
daughter, and my daughter loves her.
I don't
Thank
know.
you, Trey.
Manti, I'm not sure.
No.
By the way, you better get your shots in on Sedano now while you can, because the summer of Schwantz means freedom, not just for us, but for everybody who listens and watches. But when Sedano comes back and you want to take a shot at my boy Sedano in the YouTube chat, just be ready, because that's when Cuban Heat comes looking for you.
It's the summer of Schwantz on the Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
Damn right it is.
I'm sorry for talking when Lizzie was talking.
But everybody's told you about this.
I know.
It's like a nervous thing he does, or like he can't help himself. He's like,
Yeah, and that's the thing. You weren't talking. You were
You know, he used to do this a lot.
He
You know,
doesn't know that he's doing
You
it.
know, he used to do this a
Right.
lot. Dave Singer. Remember Dave Singer?
Yeah.
We all
Yeah,
know
he used to
Dave
do
Singer,
that back in the day. Dave Singer. And I used to be just like you guys, like, what is he doing talking to himself? And now I'm Dave Singer now.
By the way, nobody's annoyed by it. It was interesting.
Okay.
I think it's quite entertaining and funny.
Yeah, I love it.
It's just like one of your personality quirks. I love it, Funch.
But Funch, who was Dave Singer talking to? Because there's no YouTube at that point.
Dave Singer was talking to himself in his head. Yeah.
Oh, so he's just sitting here.
He's sitting where you're sitting, just just talking.
All right.
To me, it symbolizes that he's kind of getting going in the YouTube chat, right? Like that's when he's making his noises.
Yeah,
He's
that's right.
dialed.
And Funchy, what does your supposed wife, Lene Kakua, think about your talking to yourself out loud?
Unbelievable pull.
Yeah.
That is pretty good.
She's watching Love Island right now, so.
Oh, she is. You don't have to worry
That
about
story's incredible still. Still tracks. Come on, man.
it. I know. Amazing. And by the way, hey, good for Manti, man. He's become a big TV star on the
He
NFL
is.
Network, you know? He's really good.
You ain't seen your gal in 3 months.
All right,
and you
it
know
is. It's a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Call 877-710-ESPN right now. Caller number 7 wins a 4-pack of GA tickets to experience the Spain-Belgium quarterfinal at Cosm on Friday, July 10th. That's tomorrow. Watch one of the world's biggest sporting events like never before on Cosm's massive immersive displays. For more information and tickets, visit Cosm.com, only with ESPN LA. Caller number 7 at 877-710-ESPN. You can come by and say good morning and hello to us at Hollywood Park Casino. Remember, we're going to be broadcasting the show tomorrow with Beto Duran.
Mm-hmm.
Geeter's going to stop by and say hi.
Great.
Bergie's going to be out there. Lindsay's going to be out there. I'm going to be out there. Cappy going to be out there.
Mm-hmm.
Who's running the board?
Holmish Booker. You get that brother Kasim?
Travis and DeMarco tomorrow.
Funches tomorrow.
Me?
Funches, you're running the board?
I guess I am.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. This is going to be an adventure.
Oh, boy.
You going to be there with me tomorrow at 3 o'clock?
No, I'm
No,
not.
you're gone
No,
by then?
no.
Okay.
You got Laura and DeAndre.
Perfect.
You got that real brother.
Real brother. Yeah, no fake brothers like me there.
By the way, Funchy just calling out Trey on this.
I
You
love
want
it.
all
Oh,
that
yeah.
smoke, don't you, kid?
Also, help people affected by the Venezuela earthquakes. Your donation through redcross.org/ESPN enables the Red Cross to prepare for, respond to, and help people recover from this disaster. Redcross.org/ESPN. Of course, the Venezuela earthquake's just catastrophic. Redcross.org/ESPN. It is time for our Don't Sweat the Small Stuff calendar of the day. Also a part of the show that, Sedano just loves.
Right, but now, with the Summer of Schwans and the total freedom that we're enjoying, let it loose, bro.
On today, Thursday, July 9th, 2026, make a plan to become more loving. When you want to go from A to Z, it's almost always easier if you have a plan. Having a plan, short-term and long-term goals, and working toward those goals usually pays enormous dividends in terms of becoming the type of person you want to become.
Is it weird that I like that part of the show? I kind of look forward to it.
I think it's fine, but Sedano just views it as another bump in the road for him to get done.
Right. What we should really do is we should excuse Sedano at 9:30. In fact, honestly, we should just excuse him at 9, because the Summer of Schwan should live on beyond just the summer. And the 9 o'clock hour, everybody just lets their hair down,
And how happy George would be happy, right?
He'd be ecstatic.
He'd be good with
So this is
Because
what
then
we're
he
doing
could
now.
go
So when
work on his boards and stuff. He could work on, ACC football. He'll be like, hey, North Carolina's playing Duke this weekend in ACC football. I got boards to do. And then we give him time.
So then
He'd
when-
actually like that.
So when he's in the studio, then you want him to just leave after?
Yeah,
at 9 o'clock?
his shift ends at 8:59.
I can't wait to play this in an open when he comes back and be like, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
It is time for the Dealer's Choice Real Deal, thanks to our friends at Seller's Advantage. Time for Cappy. Want to sell your house? Before you call an agent, call Seller's Advantage. They'll buy it as is with a competitive cash offer. No repairs needed. They make selling easy. Call 888-390-AS-IS for a no-obligation offer. Or visit sellersadvantage.com. Providence Realty, DRE, 0191-5212, Cappy.
So real quick, I want to say, first of all, happy birthday to Tom Hanks. Tom, you are a part of my daily life because every day I'm watching this World War II docuseries on the History Channel. But that being said, I want to thank Beto Duran. Beto will be with us tomorrow at Hollywood Park Casino. Last week, Beto was in studio, and he's like, you know what, Cap? There's too much negativity. He goes, I want you to deal in positivity. And Beto bought me a book on Amazon called The Energy Bus. Now, Morales stole the book, and I recovered it yesterday. And I've started reading the book. And, Lindsay, you're probably not going to be happy about this, but I would say over the next 10 days, I'm probably going to be talking about the 10 lessons that you're taught in the Energy Bus. And when I have more time, I'll stretch out. But I'll just say this. The first lesson in the Energy Bus is you're the driver of your own bus. So if you're living a life right now and you hate your job and you hate your boss and you think, I can't take this another day, but the only reason I'm still here is because I need this paycheck, you drive your own bus. You make your own decisions. And sometimes those decisions can be really uncomfortable. But the one thing is, if you can just surround yourself with positivity, you'll see how different your life can be. Beto, I'm only on chapter 1, man. But I'm already getting a lot of what you wanted me to get out of the Energy Bus.
Cappy, can I read it after you?
You can.
Yeah.
As can Morales, although I don't know if it'll have the impact on him that it's going to have on me because I'm just a person who likes to be around positivity all the time.
I'm up to double-digit mistakes in this show, so we got to really start working on some things.
I know. Hey, you need to get on the Energy Bus, Jack.
Did you see number one hit in 1988, Cappy, on this thing?
Number one hit, 1988.
Travis, that's what DeMarco and Travis do. That's not what we do.
Oh, that isn't? I'm looking at it. Okay.
Yeah, that's their show. They do that.
I'm on that show tomorrow. Can't wait.
Yeah, well, us
Wait,
too.
what about next week? What about next week? Have you changed next week?
By the way, it's Monday, not Tuesday that we're looking at.
Yeah,
Trudell wasn't available on Monday.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I'm leaving that up to my schedulers.
So what's this
and my
book,
bosses.
The Energy
I'm
Bus?
staying
Yeah,
out of
the
this,
Energy
man.
Bus.
Has Beto read it?
I don't know, but he handed it off to me, and it's actually it's really an amazing start to the story because the way the author starts the story is like this. Hey, you're having this terrible day. You go out to your car, your tire is flat, you need to get to a meeting, you're under a lot of stress, your job sucks, you're on the verge of being fired, your wife's about to leave you, now you got a flat tire, you can't get to work, and your wife, you walk inside, you're like, hey, can I borrow your car? She's like, no, I've got to take the kids to school, I've got a dentist appointment, sorry, why don't you use your spare? He's like, because my spare is flat. She said, I told you to fix that, and now he's got to get on the bus, and when he gets on the bus, there's a bus driver named Joy, and she got a big old smile on her face. And he's like, why is she so happy? She's just a bus driver. Well, guess what? Turns out it doesn't matter if you're a bus driver or if you're a C-level suite executive. You got to have the right attitude to be successful in life, and that's the early lesson on the energy bus. Thank you, Beto. Appreciate you, brother.
Bergie with the line of the show, though. That was good.
Very good, Berg.
She said, Cappy, I'm not just a bus driver. I get to be a bus driver.
Damn right. That's right.
Maybe Geeter, maybe that's more meant for you than this.
What's that?
Drive a bus, Jack.
By the way,
like Jackie Gleason in The Honeymooners.
A lot of ways to, be successful.
To the moon, Alice. To the moon.
Jackie Gleason in The Honeymooners.
Yeah, to the moon.
Didn't Rock drive a bus? No, he was a garbage man. Rock in the
I was a
TV
PE
show.
teacher. That's what I started as. PE
Damn
teacher
right.
and coach.
Funches, did you ever, instead of, stop with the YouTube chat. What about Rock? Remember the TV show Rock?
Yeah, I do Rock. Yeah.
Was he
he was a trash man.
Trash man, not a bus driver, right?
Trash man, yes.
That was in front of a live audience for the first time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I loved Rock back in the day.
Great show.
Oh, yeah. All right, Geeter, we'll see you tomorrow at Hollywood Park Casino.
Can't wait.
We'll see everybody. Come on out, press the flesh with us. Beto will be there. He'll give us positivity on his energy bus for a Friday morning. Tomorrow morning, live. Look at Clutchy roll his eyes. Hollywood Park Casino, 7 a.m. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a great Thursday, everyone. A tuna fish Thursday. And yes, the summer of Schwans is underway.
It's the summer of schmucks.